Welcome back to the very first episode of Once Upon a Starlight. We would absolutely love it if you'd like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. We are launching a brand new Kickstarter in May called Neon Odyssey. This is the first episode of Once Upon a Starlight. If you'd like to learn more about the Kickstarter, the classes, the species, and the mechanics that we're using, make sure you head on over to neonrpg.com to become a VIP and join in our official playtest. Right now, you can go to neonrpg.com and find out how you can get free dice. In the meantime, once you've done that, make sure you come back to the video and leave a comment below to let us know what you liked, what you're most excited for, and maybe next week, your comment will be picked. There's a few different ways that you can support the stream if you'd like to do so. You can become a channel member right here on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You can check out our merch shop. We got lots of great stuff over there. You can become a patron over on Patreon. We have some exclusive campaigns for you to enjoy. And most importantly, go to neonrpg.com to become a VIP today. Thank you.
That's where you'll find me. With starlight in your eyes, you set the world on fire. I'm among the stars. That's where you'll find me. With starlight in your eyes, you set the world on fire. Join me on this neon odyssey.
All right, before we get into it, let's go around the table and say who you're playing, describe yourself, and a little bit about who your character is within the Starlight Lounge. Derek, let's start with you.
The first time you would see Frost, you'd see that he's very well put together. He is almost always wearing his front of house clothes. That is to say, very, very simple jacket, simple buttons that go down the center front. He's wearing it's almost all black with a few hints of neon, as is the fashion of the day, but very understated, minimal-esque, with one exception. If you see him from behind the bar, you might not notice, but as he approaches you, he's wearing very colorful and flavorful shoes. He's not always wearing the same pair of shoes. He's wearing kicks that is seemingly sort of how he expresses himself, the mood of the day, let's say. And he is always polite, always attentive, always very observant, and he seems to try to distract himself with busy work as much as possible, and he's very loyal to the rest of the companions within the Starlight Lounge.
And what are you
My
playing
apologies.
mechanically at the table?
He is a Clauderen. That is to say, he has very feline-esque cat features, but that is not to say that he's anthropomorphized. I can't say that word, but he has large ears and very furry hair. His body is covered in fur. He's sort of orange and black tiger-esque coloring, but he has a humanoid face. He has a face that you might recognize from something like Thundercats. And I am playing a Esper. That is a psionic, our equivalent of sorcerer in the world, and the subclass is Warhead, which is to say...
Damn.
That
Can I get a hell yeah?
when in danger or when protecting his friends, he tends to lose control of his psionic abilities, and his wrath or his reach can become quite volatile and unstable, is how I'll describe it.
Dun, dun, dun.
I love that. Mikey?
Yes, I am playing Gricko. I am a Globlin. I typically have a bright neon turquoise, blue-green, green-blue skin, and kind of a reddish hair that's almost like on the verge of pink, that I keep very long. I wear usually a leather jacket, denim and leather, a lot of denim, and kind of beat up boots. Really kind of a rocker, heavy metal dude. I wear bandanas. And I am basically the AV guy. I'm the head of entertainment at the Starlight Lounge. And I'm a former rock musician that I'm no longer in that line of work anymore. Who knows why? We'll see. And I now work at the Starlight Lounge, and I have for a long time. I work basically on all things entertainment, while Gideon is the one who is the technician and is making the things. I'm the one who's programming, dealing with the sound checks, dealing with making sure that we're helping with booking, helping with marketing, all the various shows, coordinating with all of the various dancers and the roadies and the bands and the musical acts and all of that.
Promoters.
Promoters and all of that. And Gricko is, he is very jovial, he's friendly, and he's outgoing, and he's earnest. And he doesn't take himself too seriously, but he takes his job seriously. And he does a good job, even if he's kind of having a good time drinking some beer while he does it. I am playing an Icon, which is our version of the Bard. It is a class that uses their expression, whether it's music, speech, power, whatever, their form of power, to manipulate the song of creation to get powers. And I am the headbanger. I think the first time we showed this off.
That's right.
Of where I am one that uses my either metal, or it could be punk, or maybe you're an activist or whatever, but I am here, I have the ability to smash and explode and blow things up, not from a psionic way. But let's just say I have a guitar, and I know how to use it, and it's considered a lethal weapon in several sectors.
Not psionic, but sonic.
Sonic, exactly right.
I am playing
You.
Torbeck.
You aren't?
Yeah. This version of Torbeck, you will notice, he is monstrously large Leica. He's a Mastiff, big old fuzzy Mastiff. You'll notice that he is wearing a thick leather jacket, a chain around his neck. He's got some knuckles on. He's very much a big brawl, strong guy. I am playing the head of security at the Starlight Lounge, which is a nice way to say the bouncer. I get to deal with the drunks and keep the other patrons safe and make sure that Mr. Kremmy, who has employed me, is someone that Torbeck is fiercely loyal to. for reasons that might not be completely apparent yet. But if anyone were to threaten to harm patrons of the Starlight Lounge or any of the employees that work there, especially Mr. K, Torbeck would make sure to handle them as quickly as possible. I am playing a Renegade Enforcer, which is our version of the Paladin. So I have my own code, which I think I'm gonna keep my tenets to myself for now because I think they'll come up eventually. But I'm very excited to show off all of the cool things that I can do, like dirty fighting and all sorts of brawler-like type things.
I am playing Gideon, a Red Rhizo machinist, our brand new class for Neon Odyssey, which I'm super excited about. I'm playing the machinist Riveter. So the Rhizo, homeworld of Goro, they resonate with that Storm Soul. If you saw our
I'm from Pismara. Globelins are from Pismara.
yeah, don't let me show you up. If you saw our one shot or Stardust Rhapsody, you may have seen demonstrate some aspects of the Storm Soul of that Rhizo nature. But Gideon is big. He's red. He has these horns, kind of an Oni-inspired species. Dark tattoos of kind of the boar, almost a demonic-looking boar across both of his forearms. Usually, you'll find him comfortably in a t-shirt with overalls pulled up over him. Rarely ever are his hands or his clothes without some form of grease or oil, as he's constantly working to make sure the Starlight Lounge is up and running. Whatever, as Gricko said, whatever he needs to operate, Gideon always ensures that it's functional, it's in place, it works, the place isn't run down. And I can't wait to show off the Riveter.
I can't wait for you to show it off.
I can't wait to show off the Riveter, man. I've got to do one single little thing, which is a level 1 machinist ability. But I'm so excited to bring this to life. So, still Cremmy's go-to guy. So whenever something is in need, usually we'll roll out together. And yeah,
My head of operations.
head of operations.
I am playing Cremmy. In this universe, he is a Gorgonite, which is a species that is not just a snake person, but a Gorgon/Medusa person. So humanoid features, but kind of these tendrils, these Twi'lek-style tendrils in their heads, and powerful eyes that hopefully we'll get into a little bit. And I am a Chemboss Scoundrel. This is one of my favorite subclasses.
You gotta pay to find out.
I know.
The Scoundrel is our version of Rogue, and the Chemboss is a scoundrel that uses chemicals in any which way to influence and affect others, is what I'll say. Super excited to show this off. And he's wearing a very almost elaborate large coat. He carries an elegant cane. He has a vest. His tendrils are slicked back. He applies and paints on a small pencil-thin mustache to look nice and professional. And his shoes are
That's amazing.
some sort of reptilian leather, reptilian skin, and they're green and bright. And a sort of a standout part of his appearance.
The sun hangs low over the planet-sized metropolis of Neon Edifex. The countless impossibly tall skyscrapers bathed in shadows of saturated orange, yellow, purple, and pink. As twilight approaches, the zipping lights of millions of cars, air speeders, and starships weave between the monuments to businesses that threaten to touch the top of the atmosphere itself. This is what you see out of the floor-to-ceiling window of the corner office that you're now sitting in, Cremmy. Facing the pristine and highly technical desk of Mr. Raslow, the licensing director of this district's branch of the Gemini Group, the biggest entertainment corporation in the galaxy. While the huge radiant sun sinks lower in the sky, you listen to the Globelin talk about fees, splits, usage rights, likeness rights, guarantees, creative approvals, and all the other details of the deal you came hoping to strike with him. He leans forward and shifts a strand of pink hair away from his tangerine-colored forehead and eyes you skeptically. You know, it is quite unheard of to have officially sanctioned performances of Gemini's talent in the Undercity, especially someone as high profile as Zeta-Max, even only in hologram form.
I understand that, Mr. Raslow, but you have to understand. I mean,
I don't have to understand anything.
Well, I'm trying to make the case. You want to make money, don't you? Well, look, you got to think about how many millions of people live in the Undercity. Think about all those millions of people. Let's be honest. They're never going to see a Zeta-Max show live. They're never going to be able to afford tickets to a concert of his. But a hologram show, I mean, that's their chance. You bring the price point down a little bit, and all of a sudden you're selling to the upper crust of the undercrust.
Can your little, what is it, bar?
Nightclub.
Can your little bar even handle the technology that's required for a hologram of the Zeta-Max?
I happen to have the best engineer in my employ. He's my operations director, and he's standing right outside. So yes, I believe we can handle that. Trust me, look, it's going to be a stunning show. All right.
How many people did you say were in the understudy?
The Undercity.
Oh, yeah.
You know, all the people that live below you?
Them.
All of us? Yeah. I mean, there's
We can make money off of them?
millions and millions and millions of people. And look, I'm not saying we're going to get all millions in the Undercity, but the Greenlight District, it's up and coming. All right, and you got to think, I mean, it's in the perfect position to really establish itself as the entertainment center of the Undercity. And, I mean, not to brag, but, you know, the Starlight Lounge was voted best nightclub in the Greenlight Express 4 years in a row.
So I don't have to lift a finger. We don't have to pay for Zeta-Max to go anywhere. Your little bar can handle making millions of money.
Well, that's the idea. Yeah, I mean, the idea is that I'll sell tickets, you take your cut, and, you know, it can be a regular show. You know, give folks what they want.
Roll a persuasion check.
Sheesh. Oh, I ain't gonna cure shit. 28.
What are you on steroids?
Zeta-Max is gonna move in. Golly.
Mr. Kremmer would love to win.
Plus 10, folks. Plus 10.
All right, Mr. LaCrue. I see your perspective. And you've convinced me to try this as a bit of an experiment. I can offer you rights to use Zeta-Max hologram show at the Starlight Lounge in District 87, but not at your discretion or as an ongoing gig. One night only. Then, if it's as much of a smash hit as you say and we get a full cut, we can discuss renegotiations of the contract to open up additional shows. You know, to part with such a precious piece of technology, I'm sure you understand that we're gonna need some heavy collateral. You're not gonna mind putting up the deed to your property to ensure we have full confidence in your stewardship of the Zeta-Max brand.
The whole joint.
Zeta-Max is money. Much more than your little bar.
All right, well. All right, let's do this. Done. Deal.
After another hour of negotiation, the Globlin shakes your hand enthusiastically before sending you to the appropriate office to get the hologram tech. You sign a dozen forms before finally being handed a heavy case with a steel and plastic handle that you carry through the well-decorated and oddly tropical offices of Gemini Group, eventually arriving in the lobby. Before you is Gideon, sitting on a bench in the lobby beside a tall synthetic waterfall complete with resplendent chirping mechanical birds. He looks wholly out of place, but not uncomfortable, despite how long he's been waiting as he stands to greet you.
Good work there.
Kid,
Hey, boss.
Sorry, was I interrupting something?
No, I was just admiring some of the architecture around here. These birds they got flying around. I mean, you know, it's just good work.
Yeah, it certainly is something, huh?
Yeah.
They don't got stuff like this back home, huh?
No, they sure don't.
Well, the good news is we got it! And I'm holding the case, and I'll pass it to you.
Oh, this is what we have to install then.
It's the hologram.
Grammy, I knew you'd do it up in there.
Yeah.
How'd it go, man? You take him for all he's worth?
Well, the good news is we got Zetamax. The bad news is we got him once.
Just one time?
We got one show. That's all I could negotiate for. But look, if we pack the house, we sell out every ticket. We shove people up to the rafters. It'll be a horrific fire hazard. We'll have to clear it with a fire marshal. But look, I think this is our shot. I think this could change things, kid.
Grammy, I believe in it, man. I believe in you. You made this happen. You went up there. We're up top now. You walked in that office and you got Zetamax, man. One time or however many times. I mean, that's a heck of a thing.
Yeah, I did. You're right. You're right, kid. There's just one more thing. We're walking out, out of the building.
And if we get outside, I'd be trying. Presumably, we'd see the movement of traffic. As we walk out, I'd start to try and like hail a cab or something to take us back as we continue talking.
I'll say, look, don't tell the fellas, but I did have to sign some collateral. All right, so.
Well, what collateral? What do you mean? What'd you put up? Nothing big.
I mean, I put up the joint.
You put up the whole joint?
I put up the nightclub. Yeah, the lounge. I mean, look, it's the only thing.
The Starlight?
Yeah, the Starlight. Look, kid. We need this. All right, we need this. Funds ain't looking good, but I'm not worried about it at all right?
I'll roll a deception check.
Yeah, roll a deception check.
For
How
yourself.
insightful am I? How insightful am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
23.
Oh, okay. Let me see how insightful I am. I'll roll a counter. 7. You got me.
Look, this is the closest thing we've ever had to a guarantee, all right? So look, if it goes poorly, yeah, we might lose the Starlight, but if it goes well, I mean, we can renegotiate and we could have royalties on a monthly, even weekly fucking Zetamax hologram show.
Well, you know what, Cremmy? Then it's not gonna go poorly, okay? We'll get this back. We'll get this thing installed. I'll work with Gricko. The thing will be a crazy show, man. We'll bring in everyone around the Undercity.
You're right.
They're gonna love it. We're gonna keep the Starlight, and it's gonna be a heck of a time.
It's gonna be a heck of a time.
You step out onto one of the upper levels of Neo Edifex and are met by a warm breeze and the sounds of the city basked in the glow of a neon sunset. Speeders zip around you on every level, and the elevated streets guide ground vehicles to the countless establishments just on this city block alone. Gideon, you raise up your arm, signaling to a yellow speeder striped with pink. It descends before you, and its doors open. The scruffy Rangor cabbie takes up almost the entire front half of the speeder, and although he hesitates when you tell him your destination is Elevator 87, he nods and grunts an "okay" before heading to your destination. The speeder takes into the air, and you see the vast miles of Metropolis as far as the eye can see, decorated with countless advertisements on buildings, streets, and in the sky. Enormous transports are coming and going from a distant spaceport, and roughly 200 blocks away, you see the colossal office of the Nexus Consortium on this quadrant of the planet. It dwarfs every other building, looming almost like a palace or ancient king's temple, ensuring that all of the residents of the city know who is in control of the world. The sun continues to sink toward the horizon as a quiet falls over the interior of the speeder cab.
I'm just looking out the window, and I'm just doing the I'm kind of like doing this, right? And I'm just sort of staring, and my eyes aren't even focusing. I'm kind of just doing like a 1,000-yard stare.
Cremia, I know you said everything's good, man, but I can't help but noticing you're sighing more than normal.
No, I'm just tired. I'm just tired, kid.
Oh, I know you're tired. I know what you look like tired, Crummy. This isn't tired, man. This is stress. What's going on?
Look, there's a lot of people I can let down. You understand? If this doesn't go well. I know I said it was a guarantee. I'm just not so sure. Look, I have faith in us. I have faith in the fellas. And I have faith in the people of the Greenlight District, but I don't know. I feel like something big's coming.
You just been working too hard, man. You got no off switch. I mean, look at all this stuff we got set up. You're going every day, man. You need a break. There are a lot of people around here, but you got to take care of yourself first. You know, I mean, you can't take care of them if you don't take care of you.
You know, Gid, that'd be awfully nice. And I appreciate being able to give you and the fellas some time off here and there, but I don't have that luxury, all right? You know, the Starlight's like an infant, you know? It needs to be fed and taken care of and fed and watered and, you know, given shelter. Do you water an infant? Anyway, look.
Heck if I know, Crummy.
I can't take time off, kid. If I take time off, this whole thing comes crashing down. I just gotta keep going.
I think you're overestimated, man. I mean, you need a vacation. Like a week or something. Just, you know, we'll hit the spas, the hot springs. You gotta ooze into some water. We'll relax, you know? Something.
Maybe one day, Gia. Until then, I'll figure it out. I always do.
You descend to a much lower level of the top side of Neo Edifex, traveling through increasingly rougher parts of town until you finally arrive at the huge steel pillar rising up from the bottom of the district. Billowing plumes of greenish smog belch up from the vents as you see the huge number 87 painted atop the entrance of a large elevator. Some lightly armored corporate security guard, toting handguns at their side, checks your identification before letting you onto a platform lined with rusted benches. A flickering monitor projects the time, and as soon as it hits the hour, a charm plays and a robotic voice crackles over the speakers. Now, descending to District 87.
I'll pause as I hear that, and I hear the rumbling and the cranking that I've heard before. And I'll look back over the city and sort of taking it all in, seeing the giant Nexus building. I look at a particular part of town, like a neighborhood that looks nicer than normal, even though we're pretty low now, and so it's sort of hard to see between all the different buildings. One particular high-rise that looks pretty luxury, and another building that looks awfully corporate. And I'll sort of, not really to Gid, but kind of to myself, I'll say, those days are gone forever. You can never look back. And I'll turn back and away, and I'll just face the interior of the elevator for the view that is about to meet me.
You take one last look at the skyline as night finally comes to Neo Edifex. The heavy metal sheet clangs shut and blocks the wistful beauty of the city from your sight. Your bodies lurch as you begin to descend on your way toward the Greenlight District. Out of glass viewports, an entirely new city emerges. It is dark and would be even at midday. As far as the eye can see is the flickering glow of neon lights, painting a greenish hue across the district below. The distant Telusium plant belches plumes of thick smog, and rows of residential buildings stack precariously amidst the gaudy signs of establishment promising a good time. You both spend the entire elevator ride in silence, looking down at your neighborhood as you return to it. It's not what most people topside would call pretty, but it's home.
Paper
You complete your descent and leave the elevator station, passing several pairs of heavily armored corporate security in power armor, thoroughly checking the identification and passes of denizens attempting to make their way topside. After making your way to the parking garage, you arrive at Kremi's car, a long, sleek vehicle painted a deep purple, decorated in bright green accents. Gideon hops into the driver's seat and Kremi sits in the passenger seat as you take to the streets. You pull out onto the main thoroughfare of the Greenlight District.
That door for you.
And it isn't long before the road is blocked by 4 bulky figures, each one of them with a necromoth tattoo on their arm. You immediately recognize these as soldiers of the Molnaya family, the organized crime operation that has been growing in influence in recent years.
Fucking Molnaya.
At the head of the group, a large green sharp-toothed saurian holds out a clawed hand, beckoning you to stop before stepping around your window. Is it just you two in the car?
Yeah, just us two.
What are you doing heading to the Greenlight District? You got business here? Look, check it out. Check it out.
Look, you know who I am. I own the Starlight, all right?
The
Should
Starlight
be able to recognize
what?
me. The Starlight Lounge. You ever been?
He leans back. You see his hands rubbing at his chin.
What are we doing in the Greenlight District?
He's looking around at you, but you watch his eyes aren't fully looking at you. He's looking at the other 3 people that he's with: a Stardust human, a Rhizo, and a Stonehide Saurian of the Stegosaurus variety.
Oh.
As they're milling about around the vehicle, they are patting down the tires. They're looking under the carriage.
Really necessary.
They are. You see, as they're even trying to get into the trunk of the car.
Oh, take it
Making their-
easy. I'm happy
their
to
way
pop
around
it
to the
open
front.
for you.
If I find one scratch on this thing.
That's all right, Kremi. Well, I can take care of it if something happens, all right?
All
Just
right.
take it easy. We won't start anything out here, just me and you.
The main guy looking over at you, looking you up and down. Yeah, I think I've been there once or twice.
Have a good time, right?
That was all right. Could have been better. Could have been worse.
All right, well, you come back and I'll show you a good time. As long as you let us through.
He thinks about it for a second. Looks you up and down. He sees the sheen on this vehicle. And though this place is covered in a film of the pollution that is pumping out of the vents in the Undercity, this car is practically pristine. You take incredibly good care of the things that you own. He looks between the two of you, and whether he believes you or whether he just sees money, he seems to accept what you're saying at face value. He motions to the rest of his goons, and he pats the hood of your car. All right, move along then. See you at the Starlight Lounge.
I'll see you there.
He waves you on as they move out of the way of the car.
I'll get back to driving towards the Starlight. Assuming they've, closed the trunk and everything.
Yeah, they move out of the way so you can move forward. After the Molnaya soldiers finish searching your car, the Saurian slaps the hood and waves you past as they get out of your way. As you pass by, all of their eyes linger on the vehicle. No longer held up, you make your way deeper into the Greenlight District. The street lights glow with a neon green hue marked by varying colors of the many shops, restaurants, and other embellishments nestled amidst the residential buildings. You see brightly colored graffiti with shapes of X's and angered eyes, begging the question, who is Null? Sprayed upon the metal exteriors.
What the fuck does
You're
that
on
mean?
your way home.
Yeah, who is no fucking Molnaya goons?
Man, they're spreading around like cockroaches, man. I hate those fucking guys. I think they own the damn place. Stop any car they want.
As you're driving by, you see some buildings that you remember were up until maybe 30 days ago were fully functioning restaurants or places of business. Now glass is broken, the windows boarded up, closed signs hanging limply from the doors, and you know at least some of them are direct results of of the Molniya family.
Wasn't always like this.
No, sure wasn't, man. A lot of boarded up shops these days.
Yeah, remember the good old days 15 years ago when I started the joint?
Yeah.
Now, these places were thriving. I mean,
Oh, things were good then, man. We were happy.
it just felt brighter. The green glow wasn't as bright, was it? It was clearer.
Yeah. Easier to see above, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, can't look back, Ed, right? Like I always say, you can never look back.
If you try, you can't see anything back that way anyway.
You're right, damn straight.
Only thing for us is forward.
Yeah.
Eventually, you pull into a nicer part of the district. Coming into view is a bustling noodle bar, a vibrant karaoke joint, and other destinations that seem to be drawing people from across the neighborhood. Until you see your final destination, a multi-level nightclub with a large neon sign that reads Starlight Lounge. The building is clean, painted with accenting black and neon accents, and large panels of darkened glass hiding everything that happens within. You've arrived at the Starlight Lounge.
I'll pull up towards the front of the lounge, assuming Kremi will want to get out towards the front.
Oh yeah, you can leave.
Yeah, there's no place to park the car here, but you know
For
that
sure.
you have a private garage where you keep Kremi's car safe.
I would pull up to the front, and just as we bring the car to rest, I would get out, move around the front, just take a quick look at the hood, see if the tapping did anything, scratched the paint, dented the hood, anything like that.
Roll a perception check. I would say roll it at advantage because you keep this clean. You make sure that this is in tip-top shape.
Oh, yeah.
So you would know if anything were out of order. It's an advantage.
Oh, an advantage. Oh,
Yeah.
thank gosh. Oh, thank gosh. Because that was a natural one. Oh, okay. 15.
Oh yeah, I'm looking around. You check all of the places that that these Molniya goons spent the most amount of time, especially the hood and the trunk, and around the tires. And you see that even though there are a few grease stains here and there from their grubby fingers, that you pull a rag out of your pocket and you buff them off, and you can see that the vehicle is in perfect condition.
And I wouldn't take too much time. I wouldn't keep Kremi waiting in the seat while
No,
I do
it
this.
takes
but
you 30 seconds.
yeah, I would do that quick loop, breathe
Minute
a
tops.
sigh of relief that nothing's impacted the car, and I would move to Kremi's door, grab the handle, and just pop it open so he could get out.
Thanks, kid. Take her around back and don't lose that thing. And I'll point at the case that's in the back seat.
Yes.
That we have with the hologram inside.
This is the hologram tech that you were given that you have to set up here to make it so that Zeta Max
For the
can
Zeta Max show,
perform.
100%.
Yeah.
And
you know that this piece of tech is so expensive that even though Kremi put up the Starlight Lounge as collateral, it is worth way more than the lounge. It's worth more than the lounge and the car combined.
I'll have to take it.
And you have to
Like
carry
I said,
it
kid.
into that.
You don't got long to go, but don't lose sight of it, all
I
right?
won't get lost on the way.
All right.
Hey, Kremi.
Yeah.
Good work up there, man. It's all gonna be okay, all right? It's all gonna work out.
You're right, kid. We're going to figure it out.
We are gonna figure it out.
All right. I'll see you
Together.
soon. I'll get out of the car. I'll close the door.
I'll move back to the driver's
Yeah,
seat, hop in.
you quickly reverse and swiftly move through the puffs of green haze that billow out of the grates that line the street, and you make your way around a corner and begin to head up towards the private garage for the Starlight Lounge. Kremi, you are standing on the street. The noise behind you of just the bustling of the Undercity, the bustling of your district, which you know to be called the Greenlight District, but to you, it's just District 87. But this is your home. This is the place that you know. This is where you are comfortable. And looking in front of you, there is a bit of melancholy as you stare up at this building, this place that is your hope. These are your dreams. This is your slice of heaven down here in this in District 87. And you know that you've got to pull off this concert or this is all gone. You are pulled from your musings. As you stepping up to the club, you notice some loud, raucous noises at the top of the steps that lead to the front entrance. You look up and you see your head of security. The burly, shaggy, mastiff-like Leica is standing still as a stone as a very angry and very inebriated Jaza is shouting at him. I ain't fucking drunk! I ain't never been drunk a day in my life.
Sir, you've been asked to leave.
I don't know what that means.
Yelling at me is not going to do you
I'm not
any good.
yelling.
Whoa. What seems to be the problem, sir?
This idiot is trying to tell me I'm drunk. I ain't had not even liquor alcohol a day in my life. Why are there two you twins? Hold on.
He's drunk, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
Nope, I ain't drunk. All I had was a salad.
Mr. K, he's been warned 3 times.
What? No. Liar. Look at me.
Look, fella, we got a policy here, all right? And I'm nothing if not my policies. You've been warned 3 times.
Not once.
You drunk?
No. Salad.
And would you kindly get the fuck out of my joint?
He punches Torbeck right in the face.
The moment that I see...
I told you I weren't drunk!
The moment that I see this individual make
But
any kind of movement...
He is going to punch towards you, but he stumbles forward, and his fist is about to collide with Kremi's face.
Oh, well, that's a different story. The moment that I see the angle of this attack is not headed at me, but instead it headed to me.
Oh, his eyes are on you,
Yes.
but his fist is at Kremi.
Something inside of me activates, and I would like to attack this individual to make sure that he does not lay a single finger on my employer.
Roll to attack.
Okay.
Oh my God.
In this case,
Well, roll to hit. Yeah.
well,
roll
the
to
first thing
attack.
that
I would
happens is
say-
the rage.
Take a turn.
I would say they will take they will take a turn, but
Sure.
this guy is inebriated. It was not a salad, and he definitely had way too many drinks. And you were even lying a little bit. You'd warned him 4 times before you finally decided to kick him out. He's moving incredibly slowly and sluggishly. It is very clear that his depth perception is completely off. And so we will roll, but he's going to roll at disadvantage
for initiative?
for
Yeah.
his
Oh,
initiative.
What kind of
I
a
got an
world-
18 with my +3.
What do you get for initiative?
Oh, he got a 5.
Oh, okay.
May I roll for initiative as well?
Absolutely, you can roll for initiative.
What kind of a world do we live in where drinking a bowl of tequila can't be considered a salad?
That's true. What did this guy ever do?
I thought this was the green light district.
Yeah.
I thought this was the green light district.
What's with all these red lights?
What'd you get?
I got a 14.
20 to 25.
That would be 18. I got an 18.
Fantastic. So, for the sake of this, we have Torbeck, we have Kremi, and we're going to say Gricko is this guy.
Oh, these are so
As-
nice.
Thank you.
yeah, these are
as he
beautiful.
leans in to punch you,
Yeah.
he spins forward and his fist is about to collide with Kremi as he goes, "When did there become 3 of you?"
I'm used to getting my fair share of beatings, being the head of security here at the lounge. But when I see that Mr. Kremi is in danger, there is something that snaps in me, and I'm going to start by activating my Rage of the Streets ability, which will give me an extra unarmed attack. When I take the attack action, I can expend a use of my Cosmic Conduit to fill myself with fury. For 1 minute, I get to make an additional unarmed strike. Or 1 attack with an improvised weapon at the start of my attack action during each of my turns. Because we are level 6, I do have an extra attack already, so that's going to be 3 attacks. with this guy.
Holy smokes.
Oh, 3 attacks?
Yeah, 3 attacks.
Oh, imagine the Ip Man scene where
They're
this guy
all-
like swings, you go.
They're all unarmed. I'm not trying to kill this guy.
So they're non-lethal.
I am trying to beat this man.
That's
but
very. That's
I'm not
important.
using like a weapon other than I have unarmed attacks. You can see the art. I've got some weapons on my fist, but they're unarmed attacks technically.
Okay.
So with the first attack, that's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The cool thing about that is I have an awesome feat.
Just go ahead and roll all the attacks together,
It's
but
gonna matter.
then explain to me what
Yes.
you're doing.
So the first one is going to hit, but I'm going to use one of my feats called Punch and Grab, which once per turn when I hit a creature with an unarmed strike, as part of the attack action, I can use both the damage and the grapple options.
Nice.
So this gentleman is going to have to succeed on a DC 16 strength saving throw or be grappled in addition to taking damage.
An appropriate roll for this situation.
Did he fail?
I'll tell you what it is after you're done rolling your.
So it matters because I get advantage on my
He
next
failed.
attacks if he's
He
grappled.
failed.
So then as a part of the attack advantage feat, I have advantage on my next 2 attacks to roll when I'm rolling against a creature that I have grappled. But one last thing before I make these 2 attacks, I also have Fast Wrestler. My speed is not halved when I move with a grappled creature as long as he's not bigger than me. And I don't want this man anywhere near Mr. Kremlin.
You're familiar with Jaza, and a lot of times they're large. They tower over most people, but you are even larger than that. And even considering most Jaza's stature, this Jaza is smaller than your average Jaza.
So the first attack will hit, and it will deal 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And as I grapple him, there's a growling and a vicious barking that kind of happens as I push him down the front stairs of the lounge into the street to make my next 2 attacks.
Yeah.
The next attack will be at advantage.
Have you ever seen a real bouncer do their thing? They just move things.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For another 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And then on the last attack, that's another 18 to hit.
That hits.
And rolling 9 points of bludgeoning damage. It's a grapple attack, a punch attack, and the final one, I headbutt this guy down in the street as I try to just basically knock him out and put him down so he doesn't get back up. And I'm huffing and puffing as I stand over him in the street.
You almost watch the scene like it's happening in slow motion as he swings in to punch you, but he trips over his own feet and his fists go flying towards Kremi's face as he's looking at you, asking where the 3 of you came from. You reach out, you grab his fist, whip him around, almost choking him as you push him down the stairs, doing significant damage to him, squeezing his neck. You can see that he's starting to look lightheaded as you pummel into his side before kicking him down the stairs. He falls forward. You've gotten a couple of punches in there as all of this is happening, as he tumbles down the stairs and he spins towards you, spinning around. I think I might be drunk. And then he falls over into the gutter, face first.
I'll take a minute to make sure that he's down, then calmly walk back up the stairs to Mr. Kremi and say, Mr. K, apologies. I didn't mean to cause a scene.
No.
Kremi, you look at this scene, and this reinforces yet again why Torbeck is here in your employ. That he is fiercely loyal to you. But there is now a mess to clean up. As you look down the stairs, you see the blood that's dripping down the stairs from the gaping wound on this man's head. And though he is face first in the gutter now, you can see the blood that is being rushed further down into District 87. And you're gonna have to get someone out here to clean this up.
Are you all right?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I mean, he swung a little wide, but how are you? How you doing? I'll grab the sides of your jacket and I'll try to straighten it up a little bit. You doing okay? Did it get you?
Never better.
All right, well, call him a cab and send him to the hospital. Not an ambulance. Can't afford that.
Understood. And I'll go back down
Great work, Torbeck.
to make sure that this guy's not dead.
He is completely limp. You are good at this. You know that if you hadn't been intending to subdue, that this man would have been dead in the first punch. But this was enough to make sure that he would be out through whatever rickety cab ride he needs to take to the hospital.
And I'm sure this is not the first time this has happened, so
not at
I would
all.
know who to call, maybe.
You know, you don't even need to call. You know that just right down the road, hidden in the shrouded green smoke that billows up out of one of the larger grates, there is always a cab that sits there waiting, because you have multiple people like this a night, especially now that the Molnaya family has taken up more of a residence here in District 87. And so they hang out down there, and they just wait for you to motion. And as you put your arm up, you immediately see the lights burst out through the fog, the hazy shine of light from the front of this cab as it backs up. And the door opens. You're able to just toss this guy in there, slam the door, you slap the rear of the cab, and it peels down the street heading towards the hospital.
I would just make sure that I followed Mr. Kremmy's directions to a T, and
I would have
saw-
taken some cash out and given you a bunch of cash that basically like tipped the guy to like not ask questions.
And I would just make sure that Mr. Kremmy got inside safely, and then just presume my duties at the top of the stairs.
All right, you make your way back up to the stairs.
Yeah, I walk in the club.
And step into the Starlight Lounge. Immediately, you hear pulsing, upbeat, and melodic dance music as you return to your club. The night has begun, and a fair number of patrons are already enjoying their night. Despite it being early in the evening, you survey your domain and look to the VIP section, where you see your front of house, Frost, providing a bottle of very colorful and very expensive-looking liquor to two well-dressed Ammonites, relaxing on the plush cushioning that is sectioned off from the rabble of the regular patrons.
Oh shit, that's all right. I guess I'll approach,
You look
right?
at them. You've seen them in here a million times. They are very well-off Ammonites. That's Chantarella and Porchy, her husband. And you know that if they're treated well, that they have a tendency to forget how much they've paid and leave large sums of money on the table.
Kremmy certainly has forgotten those names. Almost certainly. I'm going to approach the VIP section to try to make my introduction as I do.
The moment
You make your way up, and Frost notices you and beckons you over to the booth. Both of these Ammonites wave at you. They have no idea that you don't know who they are, because they know you. And they believe in their heart of hearts that you would never forget them. Not with the amount of money they've spent in this place.
Of course.
I do a neat trick. As I am continuing to engage with Chantarella and Porchy, I am going to, in my mind, reach out telepathically to Kremmy, and I'm going to say, welcome back. I hope your travels were well. Chantarella and Porchy Burfo are the ones you're looking at. You know her husband is the owner of the Flam Cafes on the other side of the district, 2 levels up, and her daughter graduated university last week. So be prepared for that. They leave large sums of money if you dine and wine them, as I want to do, which is why you can see me handing off this bottle as I am doing now.
I try to not react to any of that as I hear this in my mind as I approach. Well, hello there. Chantarella, Porchy, it's a pleasure to meet you.
So good to see you. It's been forever. How are you, Porchy? Look, it's Kremmy.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
You're looking beautiful.
I've been well. How's the Starlight treating you tonight?
Oh, it's lovely. Our daughter just graduated university.
I believe. The daughter's name is, of course, the daughter. Yes, your daughter's name.
You hear in the back of your name, Barissa.
Barissa, she
yes.
just graduated.
Oh, Rissa, I love her so. We believe she's going to be working topside, don't we, Porchy? Don't we? Yes, we do, darling. Yes, we do.
Is there anything else I can be doing to make your evening more amenable?
Oh, well, She looks over to Portia, your husband. Oh, yes, darling, get another bottle of wine on me.
Frost,
yes.
make that one on the house in celebration for the recent graduation.
We've also made sure that the cornerless room table here is just to your liking. It is the best view of the stage. I think you'll find that you would enjoy the entertainment very much this evening. I'll be right back with your wine bottle.
Oh, it's just lovely, Kremmy. I do just love Frost so much. You can tell she's
glad.
already starting to get a little tipsy and does not need another bottle of wine.
He's the best maitre d' in the business. I couldn't do it without him. I couldn't do it without him.
Portia puts put a tip on the put some notes out on the table for our boy Frost. And he opens up his wallet, and you just see stacked full of notes. Well, how many should I put on there, Shantae? How many? All of it. Just put it all. And so he takes it all out and just throws a wad of notes out on the table.
I'm in a lot of ways responsible for operations here. Is it right to assume that there's a number of people? Like I rather than get a bottle of wine, I'm not going down into the cellar, but I'm perhaps using my telepathy to communicate with one of the barmen.
You do, and what you notice is one of the regulars that works here. Mm-hmm. She is here most nights. This baby pink oozoid that is bouncing around the floor, going from table to table, delivering things. Blarby is who you see as she bounces around.
I see. Blarby, the oozoid is bouncing around?
She likes to nibble on her bottom lip, and she'll occasionally blow bubbles with the lip as she moves around, filling up drinks. And
she's good at what she does.
You look to her, and you've worked together so many times. You give her you don't even need to speak telepathically. You give her that signal, and she looks towards you as she makes her way behind the bar and goes up to the very top shelf, moves aside the very expensive wine to get one out of a bottle it's very clearly an expensive wine bottle, but it's been filled with lower quality wine. But you know that Chantarella and Porci are so far gone this evening, they won't notice the difference. And so she grabs it and she bounces her way over to you.
Thank you, Blarby. Excellent work, as always.
Oh, yeah, anything for you.
That'll be all for now. Here you are, Mr. and Mrs. Burfo, the wine that you requested.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wrong voice. Wrong voice. I'm so sorry. I was thinking about what it's going to be like moving up to topside when my daughter's making so much money.
You're moving topside. That's very exciting. Yes.
Congratulations about that.
No, not for many years. You see, but
well.
someday we'll be out of this place and up there in the neon lights, won't we, Porci? And you look over, and he is drooling, fast asleep.
Well, don't forget us when you move on up. All right, well, y'all enjoy your night. If you need anything, you can always tell Frost, but, just for you two, if you need anything real important, you can always ask me. My office is right back there, down that hallway. All right.
Oh, yes. Oh, have you heard about my daughter? And she starts to talk to you about her daughter again as you go to move away.
I will very politely and sort of graciously curtail the conversation as quickly as I can without being
at this
impolite.
point, she is focused on the wine and her daughter. Her husband is fast asleep next to her, but she's cuddled up next to him, ready to enjoy the rest of the evening. The DJ is playing a real bop, and she's just kind of bouncing along to it. She says goodbye to you, but she doesn't need any additional attention.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to
you.
steal Cremmy away. We have some business we have to attend to. But as I recall, this song is your anthem.
Yes, I love this one.
Right this way.
All right. How's business?
It's a disaster.
I was hoping you weren't going to say that.
I look at the sparse, there's a couple people on the dance floor. The sad DJ up there just playing to nobody.
Grammy, I'll be honest.
It actually is very much like that. You see the DJ up there, and there are a smattering of people dancing around, and he's calling out things like, "They love it! Oh, they love it! Yes, they love it!" But nobody is loving it.
That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Nobody is
That
loving
is so
it.
good.
His frosted tips are bouncing in the light. They love it! They love me! They love it! As he's just screaming this over the sound of the music.
I will have taken Cremmy over to the side of the bar, not behind, where we're obviously staffed, but basically the very small little confidential section where we're simultaneously in the club and accessible, but not.
It's like when the manager and like the host or whatever like are standing kind of side by side and like talking to each other under their breath.
Exactly
Yeah,
correct.
100%.
And the entire time, even though Kremi is addressing me, I am letting my eyes scan. Even in these quieter hours, I am always hyper attentive to the needs of the lounge and just doing my best to make sure that every little detail is being taken care of.
You do that.
It's a disaster. Shit. Kremi, I know that this is the early hours of the cycle, but it's slow, and it's been slow. I don't know what to tell you. We're down 4%.
4%?
Since last week, yes, 4%. I didn't want to have to tell you like this, but it is what it is.
4%. We were down 4% last week.
Well, yes, and the week before that. I'm afraid that if we continue on this track, that this will be unsustainable. I am not sure what we can do with things being what they are, but we will need to turn this around. We won't have the Burfos to rely on every week.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be these Monai goons. I mean, we were on our way in. Gid and I was stopped by some members of the family, and it looked like they were looking for somebody. I don't know, but I mean, they're flexing their muscle and they're trying to intimidate everybody, and I feel like it's gotta be them why folks just aren't showing up.
I think that there is a perception of, well, crime and growing risk for coming into the district. And there's only so much excitement and entertainment that you can do at a nightclub like this. If people don't feel like they can make it to the door, then we're lost. We're sunk.
Look, everything's gonna be okay, all right? I'll figure it out. I always do, okay? Look, I mean, we've been through this before. We'll handle it again.
It's not sustainable, is what I'm trying to tell you. We have to turn this around, Kremi. There has to be some kind of solution to this problem. If we don't, then as I'm talking, I imagine that like one of the champagne flutes next to me on the bar will crack and almost break for a moment and fall over, and I'll immediately have to pull a rag up and like scoop up all of the glasses I'm talking.
You see
and I get
Blarby
increasingly agitated.
You see Blarby on the other side of the bar look over and shake her head like, oh, not again.
See, every little thing is a cost. The time of our employees is a cost. The entertainment is a cost. All of it.
I know. Look, I understand, and costs are going up and revenue's going down, and look, we might not be able to sustain it in the long term, but I have a plan. All right, we're gonna fix this. Gid and I just got back down from topside, and I think we're gonna solve all our problems. One big show that's gonna change everything. We need to start making preparations.
Well, what is it? Well, you have to tell me. I feel like if things don't go exactly as planned, I might explode.
No, look, boss, it's okay. It's okay. Look, you know Zeta right? One of the biggest stars of the galaxy.
Yes,
right?
Of course. We play their songs on the daily.
Exactly right. Don't tell anybody about this, but look, it's not a concert, but a hologram show. The first Zeta hologram show that's ever been in the Undercity. One night only. It's gonna be the biggest entertainment event that anyone's ever fucking seen. And we're gonna pack the place. I mean, every floor, and we're gonna have a hologram as big as can be, and we're gonna sell tons of tickets. We'll raise the prices based on demand, and
Do you know logistically how complex this is going to be in order to run to the rafters? We're gonna have to call a marshal.
Look, I know we're gonna clear with the marshal. Right? I don't want to endanger anybody, and I'm gonna make sure that Gid takes a look at the sprinkler system and maybe make a few upgrades.
How much time? We're gonna need to consult with staff. We're gonna have to figure out how to manage the lines. Zeta attraction is going to have huge implications. Just think of all the moving parts of such an evening. Do you know when?
As you are having this conversation, you see how worked up Frost is getting, and you know that this is never good. The cracking of the glass itself was just the beginning, but as he is getting as he's getting more and more worked up and more stressed about this, the glasses behind him all begin to shake. And you can see a vein, even through his fur and his fuckboy haircut, you can see a vein pulsing in along his temple. And you know that if he doesn't calm down, he will begin to experience another one of his headaches.
Look, Frost. No, it's okay. It's okay. All right. Look, everything's gonna be fine. I understand it's a lot to figure out. Logistically, I trust that you'll figure it out. I mean, I'll talk to Bricko and we'll come up with a marketing plan. All right.
All right. I want everything written down.
Roll
It has to be
an intelligence saving throw to see if he's trying to convince you, but you're stressed out. This is your livelihood. This is the Starlight Lounge at stake, and it takes a lot of control for you to keep this in check as the glass behind you is shaking more and more and more. The people on the dance floor don't seem to notice. This could be a project. This could be a byproduct of a DJ Crazy Cool.
It's just bass.
It could just be bass.
I mean, it wouldn't be unheard of.
But Blarby is beginning to notice.
But
for
I'm
sure.
nearly vibrating with an 11.
With an 11?
Yeah, for my saving throw.
Oh, you immediately, at first it looks like he is about to, get it under control. But as he starts riling himself back up, thinking about everything that comes along with this, you see 1, 2, 3 of the bottles on the bottom shelf burst open. The amber liquid just draining down the back of the bar. As immediately, Frost, you're overcome with a splitting headache.
Frost. Just take it easy, buddy. All right. You have your pills on you. Take some of your pills, okay?
Yeah. I've got it.
You have enough. If you need more, just let me know, okay?
Thank you. Yes.
Blarby, can you clean that up, please?
I'll be all right. I shouldn't have lost control, especially not here out on the floor.
She bounces over her 2 big gelatinous pigtails, just bouncing along as she's moving forward. She tucks a couple things into the apron around her waist. As she looks over it, she puts her hand on you and begins to rub your shoulders.
Thank you, Blarby. I will take out a small green and red pill. I will pop it out under my tongue and dry swallow it. And
All right.
I just needed to remember to breathe.
That's the freaking worst.
Thank you, Blarby.
I'm gonna have to clean up 3 bottles tonight. What are you doing?
No, it'll come out out of my salary. It's
You okay? You
I'll
feeling
take out
alright?
my
on me.
billfold and I'll throw 60 notes on the table.
No, I'll take care of him. You know I'm good for it, Mr. LaCroix.
It's full of trouble,
I
all right?
worry about you, you know?
All I need to do is focus on making sure that this is running as smoothly as possible. I have some news to share with Blarby.
You do?
No, I don't.
No, it's okay.
No. I just need to talk to you about making sure that everything is well arranged.
Hey, look at me, Frost. Look at me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been here for a long time, you know?
Yeah.
I come by, I work here most nights,
Yes,
7 days a week.
You're one of our finest, most trusted employees.
I've seen a lot of shit go down in this place.
Mm-hmm.
You're working too hard. You got too much on your shoulders.
Sometimes I feel like I'm not working hard enough, I'll be honest. There's so many little details.
Sometimes you gotta do something for yourself.
Look, everything is going to change soon, all right? I can't say why just yet, but everything's going to be better. I promise you, Blarby.
I know another Oozoid. I'm not as good as me. But I know someone. We could get in here, maybe take some of the... You're working VIP. We can get someone else to be doing some more of the less special customers.
Look,
you know?
I'm feeling as cool as a space cucumber right now. I'm fine, really. Thank you for the medicine. I just needed a moment. And
she reaches around. Her arm almost stretches a little bit too long. You can feel the goopy gelatinousness of it along your neck as she grabs a bottle of water and places it in front of you. Yeah. The water sloshes almost the same way that her arm does.
Thank you.
As she pushes it towards you. You just gotta drink more water.
Look, I know what we need,
ya.
all right? And I'm gonna walk behind the bar, and I'm gonna grab 3 shot glasses and put them out, and I'm gonna grab a bottle of something nice, and I'm gonna pour 3 shots. I think this is gonna set us right. What do you think? I'll pass one to Blarby, and I'll pass one to Frost.
Oh, thank you. Some of the salad tequila.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Tonight's gonna be busy. I have a feeling.
Oh,
all
I
right?
know. I got-
that crowd's gonna come in any second now. Okay,
Well,
just get you ready.
You mean after DJ Crazy Cool? You know we had a huge crowd in here before his set started. You should probably talk to Gricko. He's not having the best time tonight, I'm telling you.
Oh, well, yeah, well, maybe we can. I'll take some notes.
He doesn't got too much longer, right? And you see
I
this
think he's
you
playing
see
all
this
right.
nematoans up there. Love it, love me, love it.
This is the greatest NPC ever. I want to meet this guy and party with him.
He raises his arm into the air. Yes, yes, party, party. Oh yeah, love it.
Welcome to the bar.
The sound of him screaming is much louder than the sound of the music. But she shakes her head. I got tables to bust. You need anything though, Mr. LaCrew? And
No.
I'm your girl.
Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks,
All
Bobby.
right.
I'll be at the front of the house. In case
She
you need
bounces
anything.
away. She
Thank
jiggles
you, Barbie.
away.
Thank you.
I'll lean over to Frost and I say, look, just for now, just strike it from your mind, all right? I gotta connect with Gricko and then we'll circle back and we'll figure this out, all right?
Do your business. I'll be fine.
All right. And I'll pat him on the shoulder, and I'm gonna head to the presumably to the soundboard where Gricko might be.
step out onto the dance floor and make your way over to the sound riser, where you see your head of entertainment, Gricko, live mixing and running lights for the current DJ that is going on, DJ Crazy Cool. There are a handful of people that you pass on the dance floor as this blue nematoan with frosted blonde head tendrils and oblong sunglasses tries to hype them up. Gricko is bopping his head along to the music, but he is definitely wincing a little bit in secondhand embarrassment. Dance! 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 DJ Crazy Cool! DJ Crazy Cool! Love it! Love me! Love it! Love me! Yes! And you
Okay,
hear
I
this-
can't give you any more on the monitor. Your voice is blowing out the music. I'm gonna turn you down just a little bit.
You hear really
I think
loud.
you're doing a great job, DJ Crazy Cool. You're doing a great job.
You hear really loud as he screams into his mic.
Slow.
Make my mic louder! Louder, my
I
mic!
hear you. I hear you. I'm doing it. I'm sliding. I go to mic 1 and I just slide it down a little bit. They're going crazy, DJ Crazy Cool. They're going crazy.
Love it! Love me! Love it!
Oh, they're loving it. Because I'll hit another thing, and it's gonna. I have anachronistically, I have a Y2K futurism light set.
Yeah.
That I'm going through. It's like really bright shades of like a silver and like a rich like cobalt blue that are swinging the occasional flashes of green. That is kind of. But focusing on the blue because DJ Crazy, Cool is a bit of a cool frog, and crazy frog,
Crazy cool frog.
crazy frog,
Crazy frog.
And so I am doing the best that I can. It's my job. I see that there's that kind of like that creepy guy who's like kind of by himself or whatever, and I'm like,
I've got a pencil thin mustache.
Yeah, I'm doing the best that I can. It's not going well.
No. You're this is miserable. And what Blarby said is true. That there had been a much larger crowd before DJ Crazy Cool set came on, and they started to disperse as his perpetual screaming of "Love it, love me" has been going on for about an hour now. But you are doing the best that you can, attempting to raise up the sound of the music, but even the music isn't very good. He's so distracted by his love of DJing that his mixing between songs is not seamless. But you're good at your job.
Oh.
And it is the best you're gonna get.
Oh boy.
By the gods, by the gods. Oh, I approach. I'll go behind the soundboard and I'll say, how's it doing?
No, I can't turn up the bass. I think that's against our noise ordinance. We'll get we're gonna get the corpos to come forward. So you're doing great, DJ Crazy Dog.
Turn up my mic! Turn up my mic!
Oh, you're doing.
Don't turn up his mic.
You're going crazy, DJ Crazy Cool. Okay.
Encore for me!
What? Oh, hey, Grammy, how you doing, lad?
Gricko, how are things going? How are things going here? How's he doing?
Well, he's crazy and cool, at least self-admittedly.
Look, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. I got big news, all right?
What? Was it mission successful?
It was, from a certain point of view. We got one night with Zeta Max. hologram show.
You got Zetamex?
I got Zetamex.
I'll give it up high.
Yeah.
And give it a little bit down low.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a little bit of a hand. Okay, hold on.
wait.
Let's rock tonight. Give me a fist.
Right.
And we give it up the horns.
The horns.
We give it another horns.
Okay.
And then too much for one hand.
Oh, whoa.
And then another one of hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that you could do it, Mr. Crummy.
I'm glad you remind me every time.
Oh, yeah. How do you feel? I know what this calls for. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
We're all way too cool.
You got enough of those?
What's that?
You got enough of those? I can have Blobby
I've got a couple left. Blobby keeps me hooked up. Okay. Oh, Zetamex, eh? We'll have to make some more costumes. At least order some for the dancers that haven't quit yet. We had two more dancers I had to fire.
Why?
They were doing glimmer in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. They always seem to be doing that.
They really do. They really do. I got me feelers out for a few more, but we've got 3 left. I feel like a Zetamex thing, or hologram.
It's gonna be a hologram show, but we gotta make this the biggest hologram show anyone's ever seen. I mean, this is the first time Zetamex has been in a hologram concert in all the Undercity. I mean, maybe even all of Neo Edifex. I don't know, but we have one shot. All right, I need you to understand. We have one shot, Gricko.
I mean, I'll do full custom lights. We'll do everything. I'll make sure that everything is tested. I'll need Gideon to. He's going to need to build a lot of new stuff. I mean, how long do we have? When are we scheduling it? I need to get the marketing going. I need to get posters. I gotta get.
Pick a date. We need to start talking about marketing. We gotta announce this thing. We gotta get posters. We need to talk to any kind of promoters we can. I mean, you have your Rolodex from all the lads, maybe.
Oh, exactly. I'll bring in the lads. If we need a couple of strong backs, we don't need to pay them. We'll just give them a case of a few cold, crispy boys, and they'll be here in no time flat. I also put out the word that we need dancers. I feel like for Zetamex caliber tier, we need at least 6 of them. And probably at least a bit prettier than 2 of the 3 that we have.
Well, you're my head of entertainment, so I'm going to leave that to you, all right?
Don't worry, Grammy. I've got just the idea. Look, I've been working on some poster ideas, and I sent them down. I have a little computer at my station.
It's like one of those.
Is there
it's
a
one
stool I can pull up?
Yeah,
Absolutely. It's your little computer is one of those netbooks where it only does the internet, and it's like super small, like a Chromebook. But one of the older ones where it literally was not worth putting any money into, but it's your favorite, and it has everything you want on it.
New state-of-the-art marketing here, Crummy. Take a look. And I'm going to open a poster, and it is full of. I apologize to everyone in the audience who is not aware of what I'm about to say. Of the word out art with all of the heavy gradient, and it's like all curved, and it's like the chrome edges.
So like
and
Windows
there's a bunch
XP.
of clip art. It's a bunch of clip art, and it is. It says like Starlight Lounge. There's a clip art of like a whiskey bottle and like a silhouette of like a dancing Solari.
No, this is more like when we were all like in 9th grade and they were teaching us HTML
Exactly right.
and we had to make our own shitty like sparkly web pages.
Exactly right.
I love that.
What do you think, Mr. Crummy?
Gricko,
State of the art.
This is a great start. Look, I mean, we could always contract out a graphic designer too if you need help. I mean, there's so much on your plate already, Gricko. I mean,
I don't know no graphic designers. What do you look like? I know how to find dancers that may or may not get fired for doing glimmer in the bathrooms, and I know a couple of strong lads that will do a hard day's work for a couple of cold crispy boys, a little bit of pie and mash, and maybe a couple of stewed eels. Okay?
Well, I think.
What do I look like?
Well, maybe just throw a stroke and an outer glow on the text, and maybe just add a bit more pink and green, maybe, and then I think it might be on brand.
Okay, well, see, handy. What they call here is it's a receptacle. What they put like paint in. I don't know why they would do that. So I click that and I click here, and I can change the whole thing. Oh no, all the pixels aren't right actually. Well, I'll keep working on it, Crummy. Do you have the equipment?
Kid has it. He should be back any second now. He has the hologram itself, and so we got to keep it safe. And where is that man? I'm looking around for Gid. I feel like he should be inside by now.
I would say, about this, around this time,
Get a little
Gideon
work.
would have been able to make his way in. You see that he's made his way in, and he's standing in the middle of the dance floor as he's listening to DJ Crazy Cool. Love it, love me, and Gideon really does love him. As they're like going back and forth with each other, and as Gideon's energy rises, DJ Crazy Cool gets louder, and he starts scratching and mixing even more. It sounds awful.
Rico,
but
you
he's
got a
having
good
great
one,
time.
man. You got a good show tonight.
Oh, well, thank you, Gideon. That's very nice of you. Okay, are you sure? I mean, should I really turn up monitor free? Okay, it's not going to be the same thing as last time. Okay, DJ Crazy Cool, I'll trust you, lad. Oh, there's one for DJ Crazy Cool. I turn it up, and then it's oh yeah, cool, DJ Crazy Cool, crazy time with DJ Crazy Cool, and I immediately turn it back, and I immediately turn the monitor back down. That is the last time you tripped me, fool me for 8 times. Shame on me. Get.
But before I would have left the car, I'll park it, I'll get out, I'll go to the trunk, open it, grab my just kind of like almost utility belt and put it on me. I'll go into the back seat. First I'll go into the front seat. And what I'd like to do just very quickly is I'd like to use my manufacture machinist ability. And one of the items I'm allowed to create is a motion sensor. And I'd like to create a small handheld motion sensor and try and obscure it somewhere in the driver's side door.
Oh.
And then just close the door. And I think this would be kind of like a classic act of mine to know that as we park the car, we leave it in the garage. You know, this.
Yeah, I would say roll a sleight of hand to see how
okay.
well you obscure this.
Ooh. Can I roll a technology sleight of hand?
Or just a technology
check?
Well, I'm not making you roll to create it. I think that with your skills, you can create it easily. It's a matter
Got
of
it.
hiding it.
Sleight of hand. 22 with a natural 20.
That's more than enough to hide it, because you wanted to obscure this. And putting it together, that's not a problem for you, especially not when you have this amount of time. It's quiet in the garage. You know this place like the back of your hand. You take the time that you need to create this small motion sensor, and you slowly move around a panel on the driver's side door, slide it in, lock it into place, close the little panel, and it where the sensor fits is right between the little slots on one of the speaker covers, and no one would notice it was there, but there's nothing to obscure it from being triggered should someone find themselves in or even around Cremmy's car.
I'll shut the door, I'll go into the back seat, grab the Zetamax case, close it, walk into the Starlight. And as I leave the parking garage and presumably move through a hallway or get to the door and I start to get to and I hear the sounds come in, I'll start to just give a little like, oh man, Rico's got a good one going tonight. I'll push the doors open, get out onto the field and just do, oh yeah!
You are rocking to Love It, Love Me. And DJ Crazy Cool is loving this. As Cremmy motions you over, you look a little bit downfall, crestfallen.
You know me again? Oh yeah, I'm on my way, boss.
Volcano Man, no go, Volcano Man. And he tries to motion you back, but
We got a special delivery from Cedar Cool Express, and I do a little thing with the beer. You can like flick it towards.
Yeah, crispy boy.
Okay, there you go, big hog. There we go. Cheers,
Rico.
How about Zetamax? Mission successful.
Oh yeah, you should have seen Cremmy up there, man. I mean, I didn't, but I can imagine it.
Oh man,
I appreciate your confidence there, kid.
He's got what they call a chrome tongue.
Oh man, he had that suit up there just in the palm of his hand, man, eating out of it.
Oh,
and
man.
we got Zetamax.
I mean,
we got Zetamax, man.
I will take his likeness over the man in the flesh. Could you imagine dealing with such a diva saying, "Oh, Greco, but turn up me monitor. Can I get a little less bass? Oh, a little bit more on the guitar, a little bit more on the sax,
zoom in on
a
my
little bit more on the
handsome face.
vocals, a little bit more on the vocals. Oh, a little bit more on the
classic.
vocals. Oh, a little bit more on the vocals."
Oh, zoom in, get the dancers out of the shot. Focus on me.
you
produce the goods.
Cremmy, looking around, you love this place. You're once again hit with that same feeling that you had outside when you were looking up at the Starlight
15
Lounge
years.
from the front. This is your home, and these are your family members. And even though you feel that way, It's exhausting.
We'll have a look.
You've been working since the moment that you woke up this
That's
morning.
true.
And though you're not necessarily ready to retire to your office yet, you occasionally, as you listen to Gricko repeat the same thing over and over again, there's a smile on your face. This is just what Gricko does. He's excited. He loves what he's doing. Gideon is dancing to this awful music, and you don't understand why. Frost is, you look over and you see as he downs another pill for his headache. And
I'll
you know
pop
that
another
you
pill, but I also have gotten back into the groove of things,
Yeah.
and I'm trying my best to move from table to table, make sure that everybody feels as comfortable and safe as possible.
And you are. You see that Frost and Blarby are working in tandem like they always do, and everything's being run exactly as it needs to be. But you know that the time is going to come soon where you're going to need to find respite in the quiet of your office.
All right, I filled Gricko in, and you have it?
I got it right here.
We'll have
Take it
a look,
over.
we'll have a look at it. Okay,
Take-
place it
take a
down,
little peek
place
of
it
that.
down. No sudden movements,
Hey,
man.
don't spill anything on it, all right?
Place it down, place it
This is
down.
high merchandise. Now I know I might have to do some extra rigging around here. Increase your setup over here a little bit so we can run that thing. Probably increase your lights, enhance some, maybe some stuff behind the bar. But Gricko, what do you think, man?
I open it, and I slowly crack it, and a golden glow will hit my face, and I look down and like, is that what I think it is?
That's exactly what you think it is.
Hey, it better be what you think it is.
Gideon, that's what we call in the business rock and roll. Oh, baby.
Hell yeah.
You
Gricko, let's rock tonight, baby.
Let's rock tonight!
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have a fun of that. We'll have another.
All right,
Another
yeah.
Christian boy between lads. I'll ring up the lads and say I'll need a couple of strong backs who will work for very little.
All right, you two figure it out, but I have a guess that you're going to need installing some new projectors, with probably some more lights, maybe some bigger speakers, and if you could take a look at the sprinkler system, maybe make some upgrades, and then call the fire marshal, make sure we're up to code, given how big we think this is going to be, all right? But y'all are the professionals, and I can leave it to you.
We need a whole new stage setup here, kid. So I mean, it's
Well,
gonna take us a while.
I can enhance the pillars beneath it, increase the strength density of it, get to work on building those speakers, some extra lights. I'll take a look at the sprinkler system. We'll make
No
sure this
sooner than
thing
we-
goes off without a hitch.
I was going to ask you how long it's going to take.
No sooner than a week. Right, kid?
Yeah, probably at least.
And we want to give people, we need time to get the word out, so
Oh, better-
let's start thinking
I
about a
better
date.
work on my incredible graphic design skills and start working on posters post-haste. You know what I mean, lads? Oh, you're doing great, DJ Crazy Cool. Okay, I'll turn you up a little bit as a little treat. Here we go.
love it, love me, love
There we
it.
go. We're
All right,
loving it.
fellas.
We're loving it.
I got to go do the books.
This next song called "Love It, Love Me." He starts playing another song.
Oh,
what a
boy.
surprise. I pop
Man, I
another pill.
gotta some fucking peace and quiet.
All
right,
Remy.
I'll leave you to it, fellas.
I don't envy you, man. Have fun up there.
Goodbye. And I will. I'll leave them to it.
Yeah, you-
to
you
drink some
make
crispy
your way.
boys and start planning this show.
You
and I'm gonna go to
climb
my
the
office.
stairs and start heading towards the the upstairs rooms.
Mm-hmm.
This is the downstairs. This is the club, but upstairs is where business is done. And you step onto the final step before leaving through one of the doors to the back rooms, and you look down over your kingdom, and it's good, and it feels good. You watch Gricko and Gideon as they are just overjoyed at this holotech. You see them as they're planning out everything. Not even the agitating sounds of DJ Crazy Cool can ruin this moment for you. Eventually, making your way through the door and down the dark hallways, it's still loud here as the noises from the club echo throughout this space. But eventually, you reach the door and you step into your office. Surprisingly small and quaint, especially compared to the luxurious and well-decorated office of Mr. Raslow earlier today. The space is cluttered with empty liquor bottles and disorganized papers besides the computer terminal on the desk. The music of the club quiets behind you as you step over to your music player. Press a few buttons, and then a soft, quiet, but peppy jazz soars through the air. A bit of peace befalls you.
Turn it up just a little bit.
You know that there is someone you need to talk to.
I will approach and I'll sit down at my desk. And on the computer monitor, it's a totally black screen, but there are bright tropical fish that are like swimming by. Yeah, and I double tap the spacebar screen to wake it up from screensaver. And I just start going through the numbers. And with what Frost told me, I'll pull up whatever bookkeeping software I have and looking at the downward trends.
Frost could not have been more spot on. You are down 4%, almost exactly.
I kind of look around and, being nervous that this is one last shot, and everything that I just witnessed, I got to keep this all afloat, right? And so I look over to a door that connects to the side of my office. So you come in the office this way, but there's a door to the side that looks pretty heavily secured, and I'll open a drawer in my desk. And there'll be a bottle of liquor that I'll take out and a shot glass that I take out. I'll pour myself a drink and put the bottle back. I down it. And then I move aside there's like a clattering of glass as I pull out a vial of bright, almost neon green liquid that's almost like bubbling in a way. It's like it almost wants to escape.
Does it look like a carbonated glow stick?
It looks exactly like a carbonated glow stick. Just little bubbles on the side. And I look over at the phone.
This is causing you a crisis of faith a little bit,
Yeah.
thinking about who your intended is on the other side of that phone call.
I pick up the phone.
As you consider and weigh your options, looking around your office, thinking about the Starlight Lounge and everything that's at stake here, that 4% looming in your mind, you eye the phone on your desk. One moment, you push it aside. You're not going to make this call. You can't put it back in that drawer. As you slide it back over to you, after another moment of deliberation, you gulp down the last of your resistance. You pick up the receiver. You begin to dial a number. Deet, 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 deet. And that's where we'll take a break. Hours pass, and the Starlight Lounge is closed. The 5 of you remain after the rest of the staff has finished cleaning up, clocking out and heading home for the night. Things are quiet in the early morning hours, a huge contrast from the scene a few hours earlier. You're sitting around the bar, eating takeout from the noodle bar across the street and unwinding from a long shift. But Cremmy, you're not able to completely unwind. The call that you had earlier this evening is stressing you out, and there's a lot that you need to talk about with the crew of the Starlight Lounge. I handed you some tokens, Mace. If you want to go ahead and put them in the Starlight Lounge, where all of you would just be hanging out.
Probably.
If it's I was gonna say if it's after hours and we're like winding down eating, we'd be sitting at the bar.
Maybe even I'd be pouring something. Maybe Frost would be back here.
What a beautiful map. I wonder who drew that.
Oh my gosh, can we give it up for the map drawer?
Yeah.
Should we show off?
It might even be better than the intro to the whole session.
Yes. Did I fuck
By
this
a
up?
wide margin. By a wide margin.
No, we're good.
I drew it so big it's hard to see everything. We have bar and tables in front of the stage. The
We have a
doors
table
over there,
with
some
little-
couches in the back. I wonder who drew this. Unbelievable.
Look at those nice little tokens.
Tokens
love
are also
those
amazing.
tokens.
The tokens are actually overshadowed. by
Who
map.
made those tokens?
I'm so upset.
Gotta give it up for whoever
Gotta
made
give it up
those
for whoever
tokens.
made
You know, my map was
Gotta
really
give
good
it
until
up.
we shut off the tokens.
Yeah. Oh, the tokens are really dwarfing the map.
Unbelievable.
Like, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, it really overshadowed my map.
Sorry, whoever made that map.
Sorry
The-
to say.
The Starlight Lounge is peaceful and quiet at this time. You're not. You're talking. You're enjoying each other's company, drinking, and really just relaxing from what was a very, very long day.
Thanks for the noodles, Mr. K. We really appreciate it.
Well, I mean, any time, don't mention it. How you looks good?
Oh, they're great, man. I mean, it always hits the spot. How about you, Grigo?
Well, my ears are a little bit ringing, and I keep hearing DJ Crazy Cool's voice in my head, but that usually goes away after I sleep it off.
Yes, we need to talk about him. I'll be honest, I didn't love it, and I didn't love him.
It was terrible music, but I mean, it really does something to you. You can't help but kind of move to the beat.
I will say, Gideon, by the end of the night, I was loving it. I've got to say, I mean, he's a very persuasive lad.
He knows how to work the crowd, man. He's just got this knack for energy building.
I'm grateful I couldn't hear it from outside.
Yeah, I mean, I never turned it on the box, I've never played it myself, but gosh, in the room, you gotta move to the beat.
And to give him some credit, I mean, the last DJ that I had performing tonight cancelled, and DJ Crazy Cool helped me out on a pinch as a favor.
Look, desperate times and all that, we need entertainment, and that's your job to keep it booked, so I appreciate that, Grico. But I think that this is just a symptom of a broader issue, and that's why I called y'all here and got y'all noodles, maybe to soften the blow a little bit.
The blow?
Frost and I have been talking, and the lounge ain't doing too hot, all right? And I'm just gonna come out and say it. Zeta Max hologram, I had to sign a contingency plan, the property, the lounge itself. So if this show doesn't go well, there's a chance it won't. We don't know what the people of the Undercity think about Zeta Max, and we hope that they love him. We hope that they want a hologram show. But
everybody loves Zeta Max.
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah, Crummy, it's gonna be okay, man.
As soon as he says, like, he's smelling there, everyone's like, they go crazy for it. It's great, he's wonderful.
And Grigo and I are gonna set this whole thing up to look fantastic, man. It's gonna be okay.
For what it's worth, I do believe that this'll be fine, but if it's any consolation or helps, Mr. K, you know that I'll work for just a roof over my head.
Look, that's the least I can do, right? Room and board, I'm happy to provide. Y'all are my leadership team, right? I couldn't do any of this without y'all. And I'm proud of where we are and what we've built together. And I think that's why I need a fucking guarantee. You understand? So what I'm about to say, I think you all need to know.
Yes, what is it?
That I made this call earlier this evening out of my appreciation of all of y'all and my love of the lounge. And I need a contingency plan, fellas. You understand?
What was the contingency, Remy?
Look, I put in a call to a fellow named Jex Bar. Jex and I, we go back a ways. And
I would say that name rings a bell to all of you. You all know Jack's Bar, and immediately you think of the the group that he's associated with, the Chemtech Revolution, a group of rebels that take the law into their own hands. You know that the Chemtech Revolution and Jack specifically within the Greenlight District have been responsible for a lot of nefarious things.
look,
He's a madman. That psychopath?
he's not a psychopath. He means well, Rico.
Grammy Camtech, man, they think they're heroes, playing at revolutionaries, man. They're freaking anarchists.
They are doing targeted work against the corporations that caused this place to suffer. But I do agree that part of their methods have lent to the perception of the Greenlight District being what it is.
They don't care who they hurt in the process. Everything they do justifies the ends, man.
And you do know that to be true. Right now, the biggest push that you've seen has caused there have been a lot of civilian casualties in, especially Jex, in his rallying to get the people to rise up and join him. It's through this and their unfound, wavering faith in their mythical leader, known as Null, that a lot of things have been done in the name of Null and the Chemtech Revolution.
Look, I understand. These means might be unconventional, and depending on how you feel about the revolution or not, somebody has got big pockets and is funding them, all right? So he's got contacts and he's got money. And what we need is money, all right?
What does he want from us? Well, no, we run a nightclub, Crummy.
Well, we run a nightclub, but we're all quite capable individuals, as y'all know.
A long time ago. That's an ancient fucking history, Crummy.
What'd you talk about on the phone, Crummy?
I offered our services. I'll help, whatever he needs. I've gotten wind that he may need an element of the chemical technology I am capable of. And look, if it can go to, doing some good in the world, maybe, who knows, right? They're a revolution. That's what revolutionaries do, right? That's what rebels do. They're the good guys, ain't they?
I mean, did we know what his plans are with it? I mean, that stuff can take a wrong turn.
Well, he's coming tonight.
He's coming here tonight?
He's coming tonight. We're going to talk to him. We're going to discuss.
I immediately burst into action. Cleaning. Most of the staff has gone home. Most of the staff has gone home, but
Terrible fucking job.
I think I
It's clean, but not as clean as you would prefer. Where especially
Barbie did okay.
Barbie did okay, but
Barbie did fine.
you're about to have guests.
Frost is just a little extra.
Frost has his sleeves rolled up in the...
All right.
I watch Frost spring into action, and the bars jostle a little as you move. Your bar stool, is kicked back or whatever, and I'm finishing up my noodles as I look at the rest of the crew, and I say, look, I'm in. If it's just a matter of breaking some skulls, I'm yours. I know that these people might not be the best, but the lounge is all I have, and I'll do whatever it takes to keep it in business. You've got me, Mr. K.
I appreciate that, Torbeck. I do. I appreciate that. What about the rest of you fellas?
You have my support. And as I'm talking, I will reach out, and one of the cleaning instruments from underneath the bar top will fly into my hand. A telekinetic power that I don't use. For asking Blarby to get the wine bottle when I could have easily have grabbed it with my mind hand. I will continue to scrub and continue to make sure that everything is in order and in perfect arrays. You know that your medicine has been most beneficial to me. I think it could help others. I don't know if Jex can be trusted, but it is a gray area. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
And look, I try to keep the good shit for our most elite clientele. I don't think he's looking for recreational drugs.
No, he's not, Crummy. Haven't enough people died?
Look, I don't think anything you or I do is going to stop that, Gricko. Whether we do this or not, people are going to die. So, maybe we could help the right side and make some money in the process.
Listen, I know the Nexus Consortium doesn't give a shit who they step on from the upper crust, but Chemtech, man, they don't care who gets hurt when they punch back. I trust you, Cremmy. I trust your thinking on this, and I'm happy to hear him out. But if they want us to start striking on our own people down here, heck, building stuff to hurt our neighborhood, the people we know that come in here every day, I don't know, man. I don't know that I'm going to be into that.
Look, maybe maybe he's gonna use it all topside, all right? Like if he's blowing up buildings up there, who gives a fuck? You
I
know?
do. I don't want nobody to die. I don't get. You're right. They don't give a shit whether we live or die, or we have a crumb to eat, or a little studio, a cheeky studio here and there.
Well, but fucking guarantee you the corpos up there don't give a fuck whether you die or not.
I know that. I used to run with these lads. Back in the day, I used to be the best rabble-rouser among them. But I heard, it was the same thing 20 fucking years ago, Cremmy. Bunch of lads. It's a different lad back there. No one remembers his fucking name. Right? A bunch of lads. Who is now? Oh no. We got to find the thing. We have the chem. We have the cybernetic parts. We're gonna do good. Every single one of them is fucking dead. All those good lads. They got their heads filled with poison. All dead. And then Jax is just another one. And when he gets himself blown up, along with his little gaggle, it'll be someone else. Just like the crime family.
I don't know, Greco. You gotta at least hand it to them. They're taking matters into their own hands. I can respect that.
I think that the violence the Chemtech revolution has brought has been violent and terrible sometimes. Obviously, those losses are not something anyone wants, but it would happen in some ways regardless. It's a representation of a swell of feeling that people have against the Nexus Consortium. In some ways, perhaps the focus. Now is not the time to debate the value of the revolution as a whole, or everything that sits on top of us. Now is the time to think about what's in front of us. If Cremmy believes that we need to perform some favor, let's hear out what that favor is, and then we can decide whether or not we feel clean and whether or not that mess is worth cleaning up for the sake of the lounge.
If we do this for him, for them, what are we getting in return?
Money. Kid, we're getting money. They're gonna pay us some money. I don't know how much he's gonna pay, but I don't know if he's got some bankers that are backing him, or some high-level corpos, or if they got family money or what. But somebody likes this guy, and somebody is funding his revolution. And Greco, can I just ask you one favor?
What is it?
Can we just hear the guy out? He'll be here any minute. Let's just sit down and look. Jex can be reasonable. Let's just listen to him.
Everything I've heard says he's a fucking psychopath. But, Cremmy, I owe you a lot. If you think that we need to do this to keep this alive, to keep this beacon, this lighthouse in the neighborhood alive, and if we do the little bit of good that we do, we need to hear him out. I trust you, Cremmy. After all that back then, you helped give me a reason to believe. I'm here. I'll get to me programs and get to me graphic design. It's becoming quite a passion of mine.
I can tell. It's improved, Greco. Well done.
Oh, thank you. How about that?
Well,
You have this conversation for
we got an extra fish cake.
about an hour.
You can have some Minecraft.
Very real.
No thanks. Don't mind
Yeah,
about it.
dig in, man.
You have this conversation for about an hour as you enjoy your meal from Send Nudes, the delivery noodle place down the street. As
These laser noodles are fantastic.
they are, the cellophane noodles.
They're
are
unbelievable.
Even better.
I love getting nudes from Send Nudes.
Until you eventually hear a soft rhythmic rapping at the door, almost musical in its beat. You know that pattern, Cremmy, and when you answer, you see a stout Aetheron with dark purple skin and short cropped hair with a streak of bright blue running through it. His chiseled jaw has a 5 o'clock shadow, and he looks at you with a grim expression.
The crew, I see you've finally grown a conscience.
Come on in, Jax. Come on in.
Right this way, sir. Just make yourself comfortable. Can
Give
I get
me
you
a
anything?
drink.
Yes. Right, do you have a preference?
Whiskey deep.
On my way.
I would like to make sure that during this is happening, I am standing near Mr. Kremi and just observing. I know that in these scenarios, it's not my place to talk as head of security, but I want to make sure that Kremi is within, like, arm's reach of me.
I would just be listening. I know this the sound carries. I would basically be doing, like, I'm going to be reorganizing all my cables and just making sure and getting ready for the Zeta-Max concert. But I'm listening to everything that's happening.
So you need some money. You must need a lot of money if you're calling me in.
We do need a lot of money.
You know what we want from you, LaCrue. We don't want that stuff you've used before. We're looking for the new stuff, good stuff, special stuff.
Your whiskey. The kitchen is closed, but I can get you a snack if you want me to get you anything.
I want stuff you've never used before.
I'm happy to offer that. It's worth a lot. The knowledge I have is one of a kind. And it's worth more than I think you realize. Just want to make sure we're on the same page here.
Well, I know. I know you keep it from most. We know you've got more up your sleeve than you show.
I have some proprietary tech that I developed, yes. And it could be yours if the price is right.
He reaches down and he pulls out a large. This is an industrial backpack, just covered in zippers, just bulging. As he slams it down on the table, he opens one of the many pockets, and you see that it is stuffed full with notes.
200,000 down. But we need it fast.
200,000 down. And presumably there'd be more where that came from if...
This is only a fraction if what we're trying to do succeeds. But I need something that's gonna get the job done. Struggling to recruit right here in District 87. We need more strapping young men to join our ranks. The only thing that's gonna make that happen is a little bit of incentive. Hit 'em right where it hurts. Show 'em that them corpos don't care. Make it look like an accident. Make it look intentional. They gotta think that upstairs got all their loved ones killed.
Wait.
What is, I don't know, 200 lives in the grand scheme of things? A hospital. They were weak anyway.
What are we saying here? You're talking about setting something out off at a hospital down here?
We don't got anyone showing up.
You're gonna use this as a recruitment tool.
We gotta make them see the need is right here in 87. They're worried about all the other districts, but 87 feels safe. We gotta make sure they know 87 ain't safe. It's not untouchable.
Who do you plan to pin this on?
There are countless corpos we could pin it on.
I
Who
think I have an
doesn't
idea.
really matter.
An idea, Kremi. A hospital down here? What is this stuff gonna do? New stuff?
You're not going soft on me now, are you, Kremi?
He moves the bag around, and you can hear the rustling of the notes.
200,000 down. You wouldn't be desperate if you didn't. You wouldn't have called if you weren't desperate.
I mean, yeah, that money could go a long way.
Kremi, I don't care how desperate we are, man. This ain't us. 200 our own people?
You think they don't kill more than that?
Maybe they do. We don't. We stand for the people down here. You want to fight? You're the revolution. You want to fight for the people down here against for the people up there. You're talking about killing them so you can spike recruitment numbers?
We gotta get people to sign up somehow. People don't seem to see how dire the situation is. You living down here in District 87 listening to your music, drinking your liquor. Well, we're out there fighting. No one's signing up. 'Cause you're living in whatever this is. We're doing the hard work. Something's gotta be done. Someone's gotta show them just how dark it is on the streets.
And how many more will die once there's an incident? And they send even more corpo private security in that power armor.
However many
With those
have
big,
to.
fancy, expensive guns.
And then they'll see, won't they? The hospital's small potatoes. When they come up from upstairs in their big armored suits with their weapons, they won't be paying attention to who did the killing. It'll be all-out war. And then them young boys will look on in their grief, and they'll see that name Null, and they'll know who's really got their backs. And all it costs is 200 deaths. And you get 200,000 notes.
Grimmy,
We both
man.
win.
I know you always gotta have a contingency, but we have a plan, man. 200,000 notes, 1,000 notes a life? That's fucked up. Fuck this guy, man. We don't need this.
Oh, don't act like you're above this, Crimmy.
He is above this. He's a responsible, well-to-do businessman. All of us are above board.
There are other
Is
ways.
that what you're telling people now, LaCrue?
Grimmy, there are other ways.
High and mighty now that you got this club.
I,
That ain't the LaCrue I know.
the Nexus Consortium is pure evil, but the people who know that, who believe it to be true, they don't need this in order to light the fire in their heart, to send the right message. This
Wasting my time. We got a deal?
Look, Jax. If I cook for you, I can make it look like them.
I know you can.
I can make it look like they did it. Through negligence or intent. How am I supposed to know you're gonna stop at 200?
You don't. And I ain't gonna promise that we will. We're gonna do what we gotta do. We gotta take him down, LaCrue.
What if it works? If it works well, what's gonna stop you from wanting to do it again? To recruit 1,000 more bodies? I mean, yeah, sure, you might recruit half of the Greenlight District, but how many do you have to kill to make that happen?
As many as it takes.
I don't think you have enough notes in the fucking galaxy to make that worth it, Jax.
They told me you'd gone soft. I said I still thought you had it in you.
I'm a different man now, Jax.
He grabs the bag and he starts to move it off the table.
I guess I was wrong about you.
Damn right.
You don't know him.
You don't
well
know
as
him.
You think you do.
You're worse than the fucking corpos, man. At least they'll look you straight in your face when they spit in it. You get people thinking you're on their side, and then you fucking blow them up.
You think they would look at you? They don't even know who the fuck you are.
We know that they're on the other side, but you pretend to be on our side.
Oh,
You
I
pretend to
am.
fight for the freedom down here, but you don't fight for fucking freedom down here.
We're
You
the
just want to
only
tear shit
ones
up with
doing
them.
something about it.
Yeah, and look how that's going, huh?
And you're not doing anything about the Monaya family that's tightening their grip around there. Where are you there? You think you let them waltz in and get their little nasty paws around our neighborhood?
Oh, you worried
And you
about
worried
the
about all those
Monaya,
people
huh?
up there with their, I don't know, stocks or whatever they do, bonds? I don't know.
No, you should be. You got bigger problems than the debt you're in, LaCrue.
And he slings the bag over his shoulder.
I don't got fucking time for this. If you call me again, you better be serious. Until then, forget my fucking number.
And he knocks over the whiskey and he gets up, and you hear the sliding of the stool as it skids across the floor and then clatters to the ground.
Yeah, go on. You get out of here, and you give me a call if you decide to use the fucking weapons against the fucking bad guys.
When the stool goes over, does it look like he's leaving or he's stepping towards Mr. Crummy?
He looks like he's turning around to leave. He turns around, he stops for a second and listens to what you say, and then he lets out a soft chuckle as he walks out without a word.
And would you kindly get the fuck out of my joint? God damn. He's lost his mind, fellas.
Well, that was unpleasant.
A hospital, man. I mean, that dude's a fucking psychopath.
That's what I was saying.
I knew they did some crazy shit, man, but that's like just hitting us? To fucking blame it on the corpos?
I think that calls for a crispy, lad, eh? Golly.
Slide one over this way, Gricko.
They've lost. I'm cleaning up the whiskey. They've lost the sight of what their cause is all about. Even if they are right that the corporations need to be more humane, they're not doing it with integrity.
They don't care about fighting for freedom, man. They just give a shit about fighting.
You made the right choice, Cremmy.
I'm scared, though. I told Gid on the elevator that something big's coming. I can feel it.
You know Jax well enough to know that even though he did his best to stay cool, there was genuine fear behind his eyes. There is something that he is working for, something he didn't tell you, and that this is just the tip of the iceberg of what's happening with the Chemtech revolution right now.
Look, I figured that if he gassed a few office buildings and yeah, maybe some accountants would die and they'd have families and it'd be tragic, you know, it'd be fighting, the good fight and all that, you know what I mean? We could make some money. Helping for the people down here, for the Greenlight District, for the Undercity. But that's too far. And there's gotta be a reason why he's so desperate.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. K?
Of course.
Are you scared because you feel like we're already roped into this?
Yeah, Torbeck. It feels like there's no escaping it. It feels like there's a fist that's tightening its grip around us in this neighborhood, and we're smack dab in the middle of it. And I don't see a way out other than leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
No, the Greenlight District is our home.
Yeah. We're gonna put on that Zetamax show, man. It's gonna go so crazy good. Yeah. We're gonna get additional shows. We'll be able to do more nights. People are gonna come from all over. We're gonna reinvigorate this area, man. We're gonna breathe life back in the neighborhood. You remember when it's set up?
We're gonna sell tons of Zetamax merch, presuming that Crummy got merchandising rights for us to have a nice little cut of that.
Did you get merchandising rights?
No, I didn't get merchandising rights. I got one night of the hologram show.
Well, okay.
We're gonna renegotiate for merchandising rights.
Yeah, after it does well, we'll renegotiate.
And wait, hold on, but that reminds me. Write this down. We need to have some kind of like night-specific T-shirt that doesn't use Zetamax's likeness or his logo or his name, but it needs to kind of look like him and kind of give the vibes of Zetamax so we can sell out. Okay.
Made us axe.
Legally distinct Zetamax.
Similar but legally. Oh, how about it's a Starlight Lounge T-shirt, but like in the font and colors of Zetamax?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't know too much about intellectual property law, but I do believe that no one can really quite trademark the symbol of the atom or the color yellow. So
now you're thinking, Gregor.
I've got some ideas. I can be a little devious when I put my mind to it.
All right. Look, this is gonna breathe life back into the neighborhood, guys.
I agree. Perhaps this will be a unifying event, and when we're not splitting our attention between supporting the Chemtech revolution, and we can give this 100% of our attention. Right. Then we'll be able to pull it off. As long as there are no distractions, we'll be fine.
And look, I believe it. Gid, I believe it when you say that it's gonna go crazy good. Although it's crazy well. But it has to go crazy good.
I don't know about books, man. I don't read books in any adventure.
It has to go crazy good now. We have no choice. and I feel like a rat in a cage. I feel like I'm backed in the corner and I'm a wounded animal. You know what I mean, fellas? I don't like that feeling. And so we're gonna put our heads down and we're gonna figure it out, right? We always do, don't we, fellas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time.
I'd hate to be the problem that backs you in a corner, Crummy.
And with that, you spend the next bit of time planning out your next steps, what you need to do to prepare for the Zeta Max Hollow show that is happening right here at the Starlight Lounge. And though you're not able to come to a point where you feel the tension dissipate completely, you do feel a bit of release in the tension as you do what you do best. You plan the next performance, the next entertainment at the Starlight Lounge.
That's one more again.
And the night draws on. It's quiet, it's calm, as you all discuss the next steps. Until the quiet of the club is suddenly shattered by a loud clatter from the back room. Sound like a crash of metal and the scratching of plastic.
Man, that stupid lock on the back door. Probably some crazy animals broken in back there.
That sounded like all my stuff.
Yeah,
It
I
really
gotta
did.
fix that thing,
It
man.
sounded like the AV equipment.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to reorganize. Oh,
Come
Vinny,
on,
this
come
thing.
on. No,
I've been meaning to fix that lock.
You probably
Griggo. I'm
stacked it
sorry.
precariously.
Oh, I
Did you
just-
stack it precariously? Is that what happened?
No, it was perfectly stacked.
check
And
on it,
I
fella.
ran out of-
All right,
I defaulted on the insurance payments. I was like, nothing's gonna go wrong. Okay.
I know your definition of perfectly stacked. Let's go.
Listen, well, yeah, let's just walk
Hey.
back there in case it's.
Careful it isn't some glimmer addicts looking to steal our stuff.
Well, why don't you come along?
Oh, if
Obviously,
the lock
let's
hasn't been
go.
working, shit.
Well, it's been a little on the fridge.
Come
but-
on,
Hey,
come
this time-
on.
Wait, the
let's head
hologram.
on
Is the
in.
hologram back there? Come on, fellas. Let's go.
We race to the back.
Oh,
You
no.
race
It's
to
gone.
the back room, and you see that an entire rack of AV equipment, tapes, and other cartridges have spilled over across the space. In the pile, you see the squirming a squirming shape underneath the cables and cassettes. A moment later, the head of a human child pops up, no older than 11 or 12. She's covered in filth and wearing a tattered green jumpsuit. Her short hair is matted and tangled. Several cuts mark her hands and cheeks, and her eyes are wide with fear and distrust.
Hey.
By the gods.
Hey there! No one's gonna hurt you. Or you're safe here.
What? This is a fucking kid?
How do you get in here? Hello?
Everything.
She shakes her head at you. She doesn't make any room to
Is she
to speak.
Is she like
She is
lying out?
covered in AV equipment
not
right
standing.
now. It's very clear that whatever she was doing, she knocked over the AV shelf. It crashed down on top of her, and she is now covered in it.
I'm gonna sort of put my hand out.
I would
and
say
then-
roll a
kneel-
perception check.
Oh. Oh, that could have been bad. 17's not bad.
It's from the way that she's moving around in it. You imagine, though you can't be certain. You just glance around this room, and you're at your cursory glance with how she's located, the way the AV equipment fell. It looks like this might have happened when she was attempting to hide.
Everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna hunker down, and I'm not gonna approach. I'm just gonna put my hand out, sort of put my hand to my side to sort of gesture to my companions to not make any quick motions or to advance. You can take all the time you need. No wrong answers. Well, how did you get in here? Who are you?
The door was open.
Oh, I knew that lock. Damn it.
Yeah, the lock. Yes. It's all right. It's all right.
Where's your parents, little girl?
I'm not sick. I don't want to go back. Please don't make me go back.
We're not going to make you do anything.
Can I stay here? Please.
You're here now, and we can get this all sorted.
Don't touch me.
I'm not going to. I'm
Frosty, maybe
not gonna make a move.
like what do kids
What was
drink?
that?
Like,
Did you hear
like
that?
whiskey or
No,
maybe
no.
Don't give her whiskey.
I don't know, man. I don't have any damn kids.
Get the gear off her. Make sure she's okay.
Yeah, Come on, little one. Are you
don't
hurt?
touch me, don't touch me, don't come close.
Just
Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you awake so?
My name is Frost, and these are my companions. You're at the Starlight Lounge. This is the back of a very...
Why are your shoes so bright?
Well, if I kick the heels together, they glow. Do you want to see them?
No.
Okay.
Are you hurt? First and foremost, are you hurt? We're not gonna hurt you. You don't have to go back if you don't want to.
I don't want to go back. Please don't make me go back, please. Please, I don't want to.
We don't even know where back would be. You can stay here for a moment until you feel
They're
settled and
looking
calm.
for me. The bad men are trying to find me.
Wait, bad man.
You being chased?
I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna open the back door and like look down the alley, back and forth.
You open the door and you look down. You see a gust of gentle breeze blow some of the green fog down the street. And for a second, it almost looks like someone's moving in the alleyway. But you realize that it's just another puff of that billowing toxic fog that's coming up out of the grates.
I'll follow.
Quiet. Not even the sounds of, at this point, even though it's super late night, not even Send Nudes is making any noise. They've shut down for the evening, and if anyone is down there, they're completely silent.
I'll just follow Kremi, and as he like surveys and finishes, I'll like and closes the door. I'll immediately get to fixing the lock to ensure that this door locks.
All right. Tollbeck and Frost, you go up front and take a look.
Understood, Mr. K. Right away.
Rico, you handle this.
Come on, Torbeck.
Gideon, get that lock fixed quick.
Yeah, you got it, boss.
Hey, little one. You're safe. Everything's gonna be okay. And I'm gonna like not try to make any like approach because I understand that she's like afraid.
She
Yeah.
is.
I'm looking for the Zeta-Max hologram as Rico's doing this.
I will say you're easily able to see it. It is in this mess, but it was put on one of the bottom portions, so it didn't fall off and take a huge hit. It just slid off of the wire rack that it was on, and you're easily able to grab it and move it to a safe place. You look at her. Her eyes are sunken in. She is waif-like, incredibly thin. It does not look like she's been fed well. She is shivering as the cold night air is wafting in from the open door as Kremi shuts it and Gideon begins to work on the lock. And she looks over at Torbeck and spots a stray noodle that from your eating earlier is still present on his shirt, and you see as she, without even thinking about it, licks her lips, and you hear audibly in the quiet of this back room the sound of her stomach grumbling.
You hungry? I got just
No.
I think you're hungry, little one.
Will it make my mind feel hazy?
No, why would it make it feel hazy? Oh, I know just the thing. It always makes me mind feel locked in and focused and ready for a job. And I'm gonna go into the freezer that I keep in the back near all of my AV equipment. And I'm gonna root around and I will pull out a box of chimkin nuggets that are shaped like ether whales and time dolphins.
Are those the Tom Dolphin ones?
Yeah, see, I always keep one. You know, they say that this is for little kids, but you know what? I never grew up. This is what my mum always made me when I was having this rough day.
Yeah.
I got just the thing for you. Okay, let me go this. I'm gonna go over the microwave that I keep next to there. Probably there's like a little coffee pot too. And I'm going to start. I'm gonna go beep 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 as I'm going to try to just microwave these things and say, okay.
She gets up, climbs out of the detritus of the broken AV equipment, and she tentatively walks over to the heating device, the mechanical heating device. The light in it is a little bit malfunctioning. Gideon's been meaning to fix it for ages, and as the chimkin nuggets begin to spin, the light blinks occasionally off and on. But you know, though it takes double the time it should, that this thing will heat up these nuggets. And she walks over and she puts her little hands on the glass window, and she just watches as it spins, licking her lips and staring at the spinning plate.
Hey, you watch that. I mean, it already smells delicious, may I say. You do that, I'm just gonna be right back. I'm not going nowhere. You're okay, you're safe. And
As you start to walk away, she reaches out and she grabs you. Please don't leave me here.
I'm not gonna leave you here, little one.
What are we gonna do about this, kid?
Why don't you come with me? I've got just the thing that'll make you feel better.
Heck, if I
How
know,
much
man,
longer
what goes on?
until can I have one?
It's gonna be cold, kid. You're not gonna chip a tooth, okay? You're already looking a little rough. We gotta get you
I
cleaned
don't
up.
care
we
if
gotta
it's
get you...
cold.
No.
I'll eat it frozen.
No, you don't need it. No, I mean, here, we have standards here, first of all, at the Starlight Lounge. If I served unprepared, cold food, I would get quite a talking to from Mr. Crummy. So, come on here. Come on, I got something just for you, little one.
She will hold on to your hand. You can feel that she's shaking as you begin to lead her where?
I'm going to go to, so I have a whole bunch of just AV equipment, all of the light show programs, cassette tapes, just, it's like, you know, the kind of like the retro collector's vibe. There's tons and tons of things that I have categorized and all of that. And I will go down to, I'll grab a ladder and I'll go to a top shelf that I have. And I'm gonna grab a box and I'll dust it off and I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna look inside. I'm gonna take a little, take a bit of time, and I'm going to reach out and I'll pull out like a plush, and it is in the shape of kind of this like really cute golden cosmic owl. As I'm going to pull it out and I'll say, hey, this was me. I had a little girl, you know, and she, you know what? She looks about, I think it's probably about your age. This always cheered her up when she was afraid or felt alone or felt cold or scared. She always had this little one. And I look at this, isn't this a cute little cosmic owl? And I will squeeze the leg and I'll play like a little song. As I'll just skip her down and I'll say, here you go, little girl.
Does it have a name?
What?
Does it have a name?
Well, it was called Hootie.
Hello, Hootie. Can I hug it?
Yeah, of course. It's your best friend right now.
She wraps her arms around it and kind of shakes around.
Okay. Do you have a name, little girl? Will you mind telling me now that you have Hootie? I told you Hootie's name. My name is Gricko.
I don't want to go back to the hospital. I don't feel sick.
Grab a blanket, Frost.
Do I hear this?
I don't want to go back to the hospital. I don't feel sick.
Well, you don't have to go to the hospital, and I mean, at least I don't think so. I mean, if you actually are sick, we will have to take you to the hospital. But if you're not sick, then you don't have to go. Okay, little one, here. Beep beep. As I'm going to say, okay, chimkin nuggets coming right up, piping hot. And I'm gonna go. I'll grab like a plate. I'll put it on the thing. And I'll say, here we go, Hootie and chimkin nuggets shaped like dolphins and whales. I think that is a mighty fine evening. And me lad Frosty, he's Frost, he's gonna bring a blanket. You also met me lad Torbeck, Gideon, and Crummy. We're what they call the leadership team of the Starlight Lounge. And you'll find that you are very safe here, little one. So we gotta find you.
Torbeck's gonna make sure that no one gets you. All right.
She looks at each of you, just a very quick glance, as Gricko rattles off your names and begins to explain your roles in the Starlight Lounge. But the moment she glances at you, her eyes go to the plate of chimkin nuggets, and she again licks her lips and she just stares at it. You can tell by looking at her that she's processing the information, but she is focused on that plate.
Here you go. It's yours. Chow down.
She immediately sits down and she tucks Hootie into her arms, and with the other hand, she begins to eat the chimkin nuggets. She says no additional words to the rest of you as she begins to eat. You watch her in silence for 10 minutes.
We're all there.
Yeah, you're all there. Unless anybody left.
I thought that we were going to the front of the house.
front of the house.
Oh, yeah,
Make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
that
Nothing
everything's
else was, and then I asked Frost to grab a blanket for her.
As you walk in would have been when Gricko announced your presence. You watch as she's given this plate and she sits down
Is
to
she eating
eat.
kind of casually, or is she just like housing?
At first, she's going very slowly, tentative. She's taking little tiny nibbles, and then it's almost as if she's waiting to see how it affects her. She consumes the first one of the chimkin nuggets, and you see her as she looks around, and she's touching her head, her matted, grimy hair. You can tell that she hasn't been able to clean up in probably days. As she feels around at herself, and it's almost as if she has the realization after the first nugget that it's not affecting her the way that she expects, and the second one is a little bit faster until finally she's just shoveling these chimkin nuggets into her mouth. And I'll say at some point in the middle, Gricko was able to communicate to you, and somebody grabbed her glass of water, which she chugged and then expressed interest in more. And while this is happening, or before this was happening, you were able to go out to the main portion of the Starlight Lounge. Everything was quiet. Everything was secure. The front door's locked. Everything's pristine with Frost's immense cleaning after your encounter with Jex.
Clean and orderly.
Before and after your encounter with Jex. And as you stand there in this uncomfortable silence, not sure what to do with a small girl in the Starlight Lounge at the equivalent of getting close to probably 4:30 in the morning.
No place for a kid.
You watch as she finishes up the last of the nuggets, and she looks towards you, Gricko, very clearly, still hesitant, but you can see there's a little bit less hesitation in her than before. I've been running for 3 days from them, but I think they saw me earlier, and I don't want to go.
You're not gonna go.
You'll protect me?
You're not gonna go no place. Who's after you? Will you tell us your name?
The bad man. Yes, my name is... She immediately recoils and dives under the AV equipment, pulling bits of plastic and metal over her to hide herself. All you can see is tiny fingers holding on to Hootie outside of the AV, unable to pull Hootie into it with her, and 2 eyes staring out at you. As a couple of seconds pass, and then...
Does that sound like the front door or the back door?
It sounds like the front door.
Frost, I'm with you.
Yes. Come with me, Dorbeck. Let's see who's at the door.
Take it easy. Hopefully just some drunk.
Gricko, tell her to stay like hidden in the back, man.
You want? You stay hidden. Don't squeeze Hootie's foot. Whatever you do, he's taking a little cosmic owl nap, a little Hootie nap.
Finish with the lock later, kid.
Not a beat. Okay,
Yeah.
As I follow Frost, as I've done many times, I will push back my coat, just to reach into my back pocket to pull out these 2 large brass knuckles that I keep in my, not brass knuckles, the equivalent of, and begin to slide them over my fists. And for anybody else who's watching, as I'm equipping them and I push that back, you'll notice that there's a large hand cannon hanging from my belt that I don't usually use, but I obviously keep on myself for personal protection. And as I'm geared up, I continue to follow Frost to the front.
You do.
I'm going to, there's a couple of instruments that I keep just for if people forget one. And there's one that says Gricko's Do Not Touch. And I'm going to go grab, it's a bit like a flying V-shaped guitar, as I'm going to grab it and strap it around my shoulders. And I'm going to join them.
You are all preparing, but the knocking is unrelenting. This almost painful pause between them, where you think for a second maybe they're gone, and then...
I'll approach the front door, and is there a way for me to open this door without unbolting it, or am I going to have to actually
you'll have to
pull the top and the bottom? And
you'll have to
okay.
actually unlock
I
it.
release the... Yeah.
Before you open the door, you were gonna...
I think that before, with the hour and knowing that this is a rough neighborhood, I would toss out a couple things on the bar top, and I think I would have maybe potentially Kremi's coat, possibly Torbeck's knuckles, or maybe a set of gloves, and I think if you choose so, almost like a helm that you could wear over your head, and I would spread out 3 pieces of gear I will have made, and I think that I would continuously make for my companions.
I would say that's fair.
Out of my hypertech schematics, which is a part of my actually my machinist's class that expands as I move into Riveter. For Cremy, I believe that I would have interwoven some form of like hex weave into your jacket that will mechanically increase your AC by 1.
Bulletproof vest.
Like kind of like a
Kevlar.
yeah. Like and I imagine I don't want to speak for your coat, but I'd imagine it almost similar to your shoes in this long kind of like whatever color, almost crocolisk-esque kind of long coat that would cover you almost like top to bottom.
Hell yeah.
For Torbeck, mechanic either gloves or knuckle dusters, whatever you have. Mechanically would have enhanced them with almost like more brittle, or not brittle, more like explosive punching power, and you would get plus 1.
Hell yeah!
To as I would give you the hypertech schematic weapon upgrade.
Oh
I would
yeah,
give you
baby.
the hypertech schematic armor upgrade.
So kind.
And for Frost, I'm very proud of this one. I would, it can be flavored however you'd like, but I'm envisioning almost as a helm.
Too, yeah.
Yes, I'm envisioning almost a helm. If you want to go in a different direction, it could be a device, however you may wear it. But mechanically, I would give you the hypertech schematic, where something you are wearing will give you advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration and against counterspell. And I would call it the Cerebro.
Oh shit! Dude, that's awesome!
It would be called the Cerebro.
I like the name very much.
And bro is in all caps.
I'm just thinking about all the cool ways that I could wear this.
And you
thing.
look like Professor Xavier on Krakoa as he walks out, but it doesn't have the giant axe.
I don't want to mess up my hair.
Or it could look at,
I
or
have
it could
this
be
cool
whatever
bandana.
It could be something you just like wear. It could be a piece of item, but basically, I've enhanced certain aspects of the things
be a bangle.
that maybe
That's
a
what I was gonna
bangle,
say.
something like that.
Bro, we're in the same
maybe you could
connection.
you would traditionally wear into if we know we're about to go into a tough
I think a
schematic.
cuff,
tough scenario.
some kind of a sleevey thing feels correct to me.
Yeah, then
just something
your
that
bangle.
Like a workout sweatband.
Well, I'm just thinking about like the sensation of loose clothes being what it is. Something that just feels tight, like allows me to help center myself, and when it feels my heart rate go up, it can compress a little bit and help me calm.
Like
and
center.
Yeah,
reactor.
cool.
I've built in a heart rate monitor reactor bangle that keeps you centered in your combat. And I would pass these out.
I fumble with this as I reach down to unlock the bottom of the door and pull the bolts, and then I'll open it just a smidge, and I will put my foot down as it's right in front, a few inches in front of the door, so that only a crease can appear, and I'll peek through to see who's on the other side.
Was there anything you wanted to do before we get to the door opening, Crummy?
I would be anticipating guests. I will preemptively grab a bottle of liquor and several shot glasses, depending on who this might be.
Oh. Ever the politician, negotiator.
Frost. When you open the door, you see a tall, burly saurian with green scales and sharp teeth, joined by 3 other thugs. As they push past you into the lounge, all of them bear the tattooed necromoth of the Molnaya family.
Okay.
The leader of this group calls out, "Where's the girl? She's very sick, and her mother is missing her."
Now, gentlemen, you're trespassing. We're not open. This is private property. I'm going to have to ask you to leave this very moment.
The Saurian quickly draws a hand cannon, and in an instant, the other Molnaya soldiers draw their weapons. They glint in the low light with sleek chrome plating. "You really gonna die because of a little girl?"
Whoa, fellas, why don't we just have a chat? There's no little girl here. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Do I... When they talk about this mother and all of that, do I have any, like, do I believe this person at all? Like,
I would say it's very clear that they're being overly aggressive.
Yeah. You can look for a little girl without pulling out a gun. Please, just explain yourself. We can call the authorities.
He walks up to you, gun completely drawn in your face. We saw her walk in here. I told you we'd be by the lounge. And you immediately recognize this guy. This was the guy that stopped you and Gideon as you were making your way to the Starlight Lounge and checked out your car, looking under it, looking in and around the trunk, and under the hood, clearly looking for something or someone.
The way that this guy is posturing towards Frost with this weapon, I will have positioned myself behind Frost as a protective, measure.
I've got my hands up,
and I can see through the crack in the door. And I growl through the door. Take one more step and I will tear your arm off.
They're inside the Starlight Lounge. They barreled in through the door.
They pushed
they did not respect the boundary.
Got it.
Frost is way too life and cat-like.
I missed that. Apologies.
No. I would say we're in the center of the lounge now, maybe even the dance floor, and this is unacceptable. Hey, look, I don't want to lose my life, but.
Where is she?
There's no little girl here. Nightclub is no place for a child.
Liar!
You're not gonna find what you're looking for in here, and what you are gonna find, you're not gonna want. Best to keep it moving.
You watch as all of them begin to train their weapons on all of you.
I'm gonna ask you again. Are you really gonna die because of a little girl?
I'm gonna walk up to him, and I would have put my jacket back on from getting ready for company. I will walk up, and I will open my jacket, and I will show a blaster on my side. And I'll say, "Look, fellas, I understand. You're just some goon, some soldier for the mob, all right? I'm gonna ask you, are you willing to die for some kind of girl? Because if you're not, would you kindly shut the fuck up?" And I would like to, as an action, on the main guy, my eyes will flash. Almost like in a gray.
Got him!
And I will use my Gorgon's Gaze as a bonus action.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, you can do stuff like this, can't you?
The spell save is DC 15. And I am just trying to...
DC what? 15.
It is a...
Wisdom, charisma.
Probably
Charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my Petrifying Glaze. Gaze, sorry, not glaze.
It's okay, I said plus. So.
This becomes very different.
I'm gonna use my Petrifying Glaze. You know what I mean?
This goes to total.
The target must succeed on a con saving throw. Oh, it's a con saving throw.
Con
Sorry.
saving throw, okay.
Oh, or have the restraint condition for 1 minute from partially.
Did you say
turning
it's 15?
15.
Okay. He
Featuring
fails.
immunity to the petrified condition, succeeds automatically. The target repeats its save at the end of each of its turns. So it doesn't harm him, but it will lock him up a little bit. Just to kind of calm him down. You know what I mean?
You see that his
To shut him up a little bit.
you see that his arm locks in place, but you can see that he's shaking a little. Frost, he is in your face. You see the goons behind him looking nervous and looking around, waiting for some kind of signal from him. But you also see, and I won't make you roll for this, you also see that they're gazing towards the back of the Starlight Lounge, and that they are listening and that they're looking. And though you are the focus of their attention right now, they have an even bigger focus, and that nothing you're saying seems to be deterring them in any way. They believe she is here. And I would say in this moment, it becomes very clear to all of you that nothing you can say is going to convince them otherwise, and I need you to all roll for initiative. As he lets out a call, a strange guttural sound in the back of his throat, and the rest of the Molnaya goons move forward, ready to brawl. I need 20 to 25. 15 to 20.
19.
Okay.
19.
Would you like to go for it? Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Then out of the three of us, who would you...
I also got a 19.
What?
And I would like to go first because I have a feature.
Then we'll let Frost go first.
You, then Torbat.
Then me, then you.
Then you, then
and
me.
Wow.
I can help you out before you go if you want me to do
Then
that.
go first.
Okay, I'll go.
Or it'll just go right this way.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Right around this
Okay.
way.
Frost,
Wow.
Greco, Torbeck.
I don't know if that's ever happened before.
No.
That's wild. What are the odds
In
of that?
8 years of playing
Remy,
that
what did you
actually
get?
wild.
Was
I got
it-
a 3.
Okay, well, 17 is before you.
I feel very bad about it now.
You know, Gideon thinks that he's going to do something cool, then jumps onto the stool in order to leap off, but the stool tilts at an awkward angle.
Oh! Yeah, I've also had some pretty poor rolls as of late.
All right.
They are nervous seeing seeing the leader of their group dealt with in this way by Kremi. But even then, their focus seems to still be looking around this place, looking for any movement, listening for any sounds. They're focused on you. But there's almost a confidence about them. Like, they're not really worried about you because they're here for a mission. They're going to dispose of you quickly and get to what they really need. And that is what happens. You watch as the gun is just pointed straight at your face.
It is in my face.
But he can't seem to move. You can see that he's trying to struggle to move his arm.
Logging up.
But he can't move his muscles.
This
He
guy's so fucked.
There's a flash of fear on his face as time almost slows down for you as you watch them all move into position and you have a moment to do something.
I get flustered by lots of things, overwhelmed by many things. The running of operations and making sure that everyone's having a pleasant experience of the Starlight Lounge weighs on me, and I can sometimes lose control. But in this moment, I rely on my abilities as a Clauderan and this innate energy that has been with me for so long. Two things happen. One, as an envoy, which is my background, reflecting my experience, helping running the Starlight Lounge for so many years, I have opposition research, which means I can use my charisma instead of my dexterity on initiative rolls. That's why I have a 19.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And additionally, because I'm a Clauderan, I'm not battle ready, eager advance. When I roll initiative, I can move up to my speed.
Oh, shit.
Before my turn even begins, and I will enjoy my full movement at some point, but I can just go jumping out of the way of the gun, immediately jumping to the door. I'm going to fly over to this side right here. And let me just make sure.
You might take some opportunity attacks, but
Just the one.
Well, I guess that's the question, right? I'm using my speed.
I would
at the
say
start
if
of
it's
initiative.
similar to what Peggy can do, which is she gets to use her speed before the first round in combat, there would be no opportunity attack
Right.
because
There you go.
My turn now
there's
started.
no round of
I'm
combat.
using it
So
as-
you're moving. They
That's
don't
great.
even
It's
see
like,
that
yeah,
happening.
combat.
You hear the squeak of my shoes
do we have any pre-game
of the
actions?
dance room floor as I move across the hardwood, and then I will begin my turn. The occasionally flustered Frost will, in this moment, the adrenaline hits him. That compression gauntlet kicks in gear, and he will just, looking at the backs of these gentlemen, I would love to show you the door.
They immediately jump, not even realizing that you've appeared behind them. They look very flustered.
But I think it's critical that we show you our hospitality, and I will look down like this, and I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I'm gonna use Unstable Wrath. I'm going to immediately, as a bonus action, use Unbound Psi, and as a part of that bonus action, I'm going to activate my Unstable Wrath. You see me, I'm no longer like twitching my head. That's me trying to suppress the energy that's within. Instead, I just let it free. In a 20-foot emanation originating from me, I need all of them to make a strength saving throw against my spell save DC, which is...
What? Oh, so it's all
16.
four of them.
All four of
Does
them.
this include Torvax?
Yes, it does, unfortunately.
What do I have to do?
Strength saving throw. DC,
Sure.
DC
That's
16.
Not bad. I'm pretty good at that.
So number one passes.
Easy.
Number 2 and 3 so far have failed. And then what did you say was it 15?
DC 16.
Oh, okay. Well, then number 4 also fails.
Okay. All of them are going to take, that's going to be 8 points of force damage and be pushed 10 feet into the room.
I rolled a natural 19, so I got a 24.
You're totally
I don't
fine.
move, but I take damage, I assume?
You do not take damage on failure.
Wow.
So
Hell yeah.
You are fine.
Wow.
But who succeeded and who failed?
Number 1 succeeded. The 3 goons failed.
5, 10,
5, 10.
Well, then let's have number one
let's
be.
swap.
No. Oh yeah. Sorry. That's my bad.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It'll be they'll collide. Number 1.
I
will
put
be our
number 1
guy.
down as the.
And the 3
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
main guy,
We're just,
but-
you know,
I like the Rhizo better visually as the
There's
main guy.
a concussive burst
come to
of
me,
energy
baby!
that warps light for a moment. The lights all flicker, and there's this huge shockwave, this wave of psionic energy blasts out, forcing them all into the room and into the battle. I believe that's my bonus action, so I'm actually going to use my action.
No, that is your bonus action. They all take a significant burst of this, and you'll see. Actually, I want you to roll a perception check for me.
Happily.
And I would say at advantage because you were able to move behind them because they were so taken off of their guard.
That's going to be a 15.
That's enough. I would say you, after this happens, you see them immediately look towards each other, and there's this almost quick look between them of understanding and familiarity.
And because the one who had his gun in my face
And shock.
is the one who frustrated me the most, I will click my head to the left and direct an additional amount of psionic energy in his direction, rolling a 23 to hit.
That is.
That's a 15.
Just this once.
That's going to be 2d8 force damage that I get to do, and that's going to be 6. It would be 6 force damage. However, I am also going to benefit from the fact that now that I have unleashed my psionic powers, I have destructive force. Whenever I deal force damage, I deal an extra 5. So it's going to be just straight 11 force damage as I start to tear away at the molecular structure of the people who are threatening me and my friends in this beautiful nightclub. That will be the conclusion of my turn.
This Saurian is still holding his gun out, pointing it at where you had been, and he can hear all of this happening behind him. One of his goons is almost slammed into his back, but he is so locked up he doesn't even move. You see him straining to turn his head and to move his arm, but he can't move at all as he's hearing all of this happen, as he's blasted with this energy. And you can't hear it, but you can hear, or you can't see it, but you can hear the rumble of frustration in his throat as he is feeling completely helpless in this moment.
Thank you so much.
Gricko.
I am going to look at all of them, and I'll look at the one I'll say, "You asked if we were willing to die over some girl? That we were ready to die over some girl? Somebody is." As I'm going to strum my guitar as it lets out this big as basically my guitar will turn into a large bladed axe-like
shit.
thing, as the sides get laser edged. As hold on, this is not.
I loved that. That was great.
There it is. As this big cacophonous burst echoes out around my guitar as I pull the guitar free, grab it around the neck as I reach into my coat and take what looks like almost like an extra charge pickup. And there's an empty slot in my guitar. I slot it in as it surges with power. As I'll say, "Trebek, remember what I keep saying? Long live rock and roll!" As I charge forward.
Hell yeah.
Okay, none of these were the songs I was hoping they were. Okay,
It's okay.
okay.
It's a great song.
Sorry.
They're
about
all
that.
hard.
Sorry
I
about
like
that.
them.
As I will run forward, and I'm going to swing forward, and as part of my headbanger subclass, you will feel the surge of rock and roll within you.
Hell yeah.
As you have Bardic Iconic Inspiration.
Yes.
And while you have Iconic Inspiration, you have Screaming Inspiration. When you have my Iconic die and you make a damage roll, you can choose to roll the Iconic die, add it to your damage, and change all of the damage type of thunder if you'd like.
Oh! Is it a D8 or D6?
It's a D8.
Perfect.
It's a D8. As I also activate my Sonic Frenzy, for this, and for 1 minute, I gain 8 temporary hit points. I am able to hit a creature. When I hit a creature with an attack, I can force it to make a strength saving throw and knock it prone. I have advantage on saving throws to avoid or end the charmed or frightened condition. And I am able to take a weapon and turn it into my instrument and turn it into my spellcasting focus. And I have a battle axe that I have then powered up to make it deal a 1d12 damage. And I have 25 charges of that.
Is that battle axes in guitar or battle axes in fucking battle axe?
Yes.
Yes, one and the same, in fact.
Damn.
Okay, so you were
I
doing
should
this
give
to
the other
who?
thing to you, man.
Wow, first one's a natural 20.
Whoa!
Gotta give it up to the. And I'm gonna do that. So it is.
And who are you doing that to?
I'm doing it to the first guy.
Oh, okay.
Number 1.
Big guy Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
fear in his eyes. He's like, I don't know what happened to me.
Yep. Let me do that. Let me roll that. Oh, nice. 22. 27 points
Jesus.
of slashing damage, and he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh my god, now he fails.
He is not prone.
Okay.
And now, because I am a headbanger, at level 6 I get an extra attack. Mosh Pit.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to attack again at advantage. That was a 3. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
All of their AC is 16.
7 points of slashing damage. And I've used 2. And each time I'm smashing in with it, I'm using one of my charges of my power cell. I now only have 23 charges left.
Only 23.
Yep.
Okay. Great. I think that's awesome. He is still holding his gun out, completely locked up, as you are slamming into him.
Oh, no.
You can see as his body is weakening, but his resolve is not. As his eyes are darting around, you can tell that he is waiting for a moment to respond, but still looking for the little girl.
Oh, wow.
Torvak.
I see that Gricko has basically just absolutely savaged this guy. I'm not worried about him at all. I'm going to take one step forward to kind of put myself more in the thick of everything that's going on and try to draw some of the ire. And I look to number 4 as I smash my fist together and I say, "You're dead!" And I am going to start by making 2 attacks as I have my extra attack.
He's not very direct, is he?
I am absolutely going to cash in and make all of this damage, thunder damage, provided that I hit. So I will start by making the first attack.
Yep. And he's prone to your advantage if you're on the same one.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm going for this guy.
Yep.
But that is going to be a 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Which one is this? To number 2?
Number 4.
Number 4.
So
Okay.
again, I will use my feature of punch and grab, and basically for the first attack, grab this guy by the lapel. So if he would please make a DC 16 strength saving throw to see if I can grapple him.
Natural 16 is what he rolled. Plus 3, so 19.
I am not able to grapple him. So just for flavor, I grab the lapel. He's not grappled. And the first punch goes deep into his gut, dealing, that's going to be 10 thunder or lightning?
Thunder.
10 thunder damage for the first attack.
And then you've expended it. You've expended the...
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
So the first hit has this extra...
You
Yeah,
can
guitar.
hear this
Yep.
sound. It almost sounds
shoot,
like
I didn't actually roll the die. Sorry.
It almost
18
sounds
total.
like the banging of a drum.
Yep.
As you slam into him, you can hear it billow out in the club, and you feel how much power was behind that swing.
It was 18 total damage. I forgot to actually roll
Oh.
the damage die that Gricko gave me. So then for the second attack, that's going to be a 17 to hit.
He is going to use his reaction to try and parry. When he's hit with a melee attack
Oh,
while
no,
holding
please
a
don't.
weapon,
Please
he
don't.
can use his response to add 2 to his AC, which would make his AC 18.
Damn. Oh, no. I don't think there's anything I can do. So
You have +1 to hit. I don't know if that...
I included it.
okay.
That's my second attack. I wasn't going to use Rage of the Streets, so I was trying to Divine Smite him.
Oh, got it.
And by Divine Smite, I mean Cosmic Smite. Yeah. So I did not activate my Rage of the Streets.
Yep.
I guess technically I still could, knowing that the attack missed.
And Cosmic has a spell slot, not the Cosmic Conduit, right?
So if I use Cosmic Judgment,
I see.
as part of the attack, I have to use my bonus action,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So I guess the question is, if I know that the second attack missed, can I now activate my Rage of the Streets?
Yeah.
So knowing that he's parried this attack,
as he parries out of the way, these guys are clearly not just your ordinary street thugs. There's a reason the Molnaya family has taken over so much of District 87, and these guys are proof of it. And even though they weren't expecting your level of fighting prowess, they are no chumps themselves. And he was easily able to move out of the way, now seeing the amount of power that you're capable of.
So this makes me mad, and having to think on my feet and play this amazing class. I will then, this rage inside me will bubble up, and I will activate my Rage of the Streets, allowing me one more attack, unarmed attack with a bonus action. And I'm going to attempt to hit him this time. Much better. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And so with this third hit, now that it connects, it will do a total of 12 points of bludgeoning damage, but I'm going to use my Street Brawler feature, which is when I hit with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon, I can activate the push or sap weapon mastery with it. So I'm going to use push, and this guy is going to fly 10 feet backwards, careening into one of these tables, and maybe not destroying the table, but getting all jacked up as he flies over the table.
I would say roll a d4 for the bludgeoning damage that he'll take as he slams into it, since that's clever.
2 points of extra bludgeoning damage as I hit this guy as far as I can to go over the table.
He dodges out of the way, and he looks at you, and he lets out a little laugh, and that moment of that moment of inattentiveness to your movements was his folly, as you take that opportunity to sock him right in the face. Your knuckles catch his jaw the moment the laughter starts to billow out of his mouth, and you watch his blood sprays against the wall as he careens back and slams into a table. He's looking very weak. A handful of teeth missing from his mouth now.
That is my last use of my Cosmic Conduit. It will last for a minute, and I will have saved my Cosmic Judgment, and I will pass my turn.
Crummy.
Sorry, this actually matters, and
I know, I had to think on my feet when that guy dodged me. All of a sudden, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh,
but it was cool.
Different.
I had some cool tactical choices to make.
I loved it.
Which is awesome.
We are now 80 VIPs away from 13,000. Become a VIP at neonrpg.com, and if you like this cool shit, and unlock your free dice.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. So what I will do is
how does the start of your turn affect the gaze?
It was the start of his
That's his turn. Okay, just making sure.
At the end of each of its turns.
Okay, hasn't gotten to his turn yet.
He's still
end of each
trained. What are the attacks that each of you do, and like the damage dice, and like what are the
so
passive effects?
I'm 1d8 plus my strength to do bludgeoning damage. As I'm just making unarmed strikes.
Got it.
I can do 1d12 powered. I have 23 uses of that.
I do have a hand cannon, but
and I attack twice per turn.
That's for emergencies only.
Damn. That's fucking crazy.
I also attack twice per turn, but now with my
but I just saw you.
I get a third attack.
I just saw you miss. Okay, what I will do, I'll say, now, fellas, don't kill him. We don't need the fucking mob breathing down our necks any more than they are. And I'm going to take my cane, and I'm going to reach into my coat and pull out one of those green bubbling glow stick vials and stick it into the back. And I'm going to press a button, and there are like vents on the sides of my cane, and this green gas will start billowing out throughout the room. And we'll all kind of inhale it a little bit as it dissipates a little bit. But you'll see the lights of the club turn this like neon green as they go through this gas. First, I am going to use a bonus action to... No, first, I'm going to say... Now, Tolbeck, will you kindly knock this guy out? I'm going to take an attack action. But I'm going to use one of my unstable compounds, of which I have 6, and use the toxic delegation feature. When I take the attack action, I can forgo one attack to choose an ally within 60 feet.
Unleash me.
The ally can take a reaction to make one weapon or unarmed strike attack.
What?
If the attack hits, the target takes poison damage equal to my cheap shot damage, and it must subtract 1d4 from d20 tests until the start of your next turn.
Holy so I do that right now?
You do that right. If you want to use your reaction, you can attack this guy.
I do. Would you want me to go for 1 or 2? Would I know, or would you... Like, how would I feel about that?
I think that you would want to have advantage on number 1 because you're trained.
And I feel it in my bloodstream, in my muscles. My muscles like tense up as I use my opportunity attack to turn around and crush this guy. I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural fucking 20!
Yeah! I felt it in my heart. I should have fucking said it.
After watching this guy fly over the table, Torbeck just spins and crushes this guy.
This is number 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So do you double your damage too?
Oh my god! So that's gonna be
so fucking gross.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Come
11,
on, scoundrel, everybody.
100 damage.
16 points of bludgeoning damage from one attack as I
The
crush
overdrive
this guy.
expansion.
And so you will see Torbeck will inhale some of this gas, and in his knuckles, there's almost like this poison gas that coats it as he hits, and I'll deal an additional 23.
Like a vapor trail.
Additional
coming off his
23
face
poison damage. From my sneak
That shit
attack
ain't
damage.
non-lethal.
40 points
That shit
of
ain't
damage.
I'm
non-lethal.
gonna pass out because all the blood is going in the lower extremities.
This guy's head explodes.
Things like this have happened before. You have been working together for a while. Torbeck is loyal to you, and you know the power behind those swings. After what happened tonight with Jax and the stakes that the stakes of the Starlight Lounge and everything else, this guy is small potatoes to you, and it is the wee hours of the morning. There's a girl in this place that you don't know what to do with, and you have had it about up to here with incompetence. As you order Torbeck to do what he does best, and this guy is still trembling. He's still looking around furiously trying to find the girl, but his arm is locked in place as Torbeck swings from behind and his knuckles crash into the back of this guy's skull. You see blood splatter. Kremi, you're watching him from the front as you see blood spatter from around the back of his head. You can see that a little bit of his skull looks like it's caved in. His eyes start to roll back in his head, and he's trying frantically to move his muscles, but he can't. As you raise your cane and you say this, and with a very flippant chuckle, you watch as this damage erupts from you, smashes into him, and his head all but explodes where he stands. The 3 goons behind are looking horrified.
Kremi, what'd you just say, man?
I said not to kill.
He's a junkyard dog, man. What do you want to do with him?
So he's dead here.
He's dead.
That's just my action.
That's just your action. Yeah.
And I'm like, well, nothing left to do now, kid. Light him up. And with my bonus action, I am going to use stim injection, but in this case, it's the gas. When you inhale it, it's like you took a bunch of Zins or an Adderall.
No!
And,
this is the coolest thing that's ever fucking happened on this channel.
You will have advantage on your next ability check or attack roll you make before the end of my next turn.
Just don't trip on the stool and you'll be all set.
So hopefully you make an attack roll of some kind. I don't know what you're going to do. Or an ability check.
1000%.
Okay.
Right?
2 of these.
I was gonna summon.
Two of these Molnaya goons are completely untouched.
Oh,
yeah.
One of
You're
them,
totally fine, though. I can
the
do
one
this one.
that is tangled with the broken stool, is looking very weak.
Okay.
And all 3 of them look scared, but the 2 unharmed ones are determined. Even with their leader down, they have a mission. And this was just the leader of the goons. The Molnaya family is far more dangerous. And it is very clear from the way they shift on their feet that they have no intentions of running from a fight.
We're in some deep shit here, boys.
Well,
This just went up to 11.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
after this fucking girl.
We killed one gang member. We're gonna have to kill them all. Frost knows where the mop is.
No witnesses, boys. No witnesses.
That's going.
That's our turn. And I'm gonna actually jump. I'm gonna like scamper behind the bar with Gid.
And take a
preparing-
shot of whiskey.
Preparing for what? Yeah, maybe if I get a free object interaction.
A free object
I jam a
interaction
quick,
for that.
whiskey.
And you didn't get to do anything?
No. On
He
his turn.
He
prepped
prepped
you.
my turn. Yep.
The
on my turn, I'll
the
say.
Molnaya goons look around, and the one that was immediately behind their leader wipes some of the blood off of his face as he looks to who's next to him.
Me.
Is it Torbeck?
Torbeck.
Always closest.
He looks to Torbeck, and he pulls out this strange electrically charged saber. And he spins it around a little bit and chuckles at you, and then he's gonna go in with 2 rolls.
Come on.
20 for one
That
and
hits.
15 for the other.
That misses.
So he is gonna hit you with one of them. You see as he swings, but he is, as he does, very clearly there's still blood in his eyes, and he blinks it out as he wipes it on his sleeve. But the second time he goes in, the saber's able to make contact with you, and you feel the lightning charge across your skin as like these little bolts of electricity almost dance along your fur and up into your neck, and you feel your entire body convulse as you take 8 points of lightning damage.
52 minus 8 is 46.
It's not very much right now.
44. 44.
And that's what he's going to do.
I have a cool feature.
Yeah.
As part of my Leica lineage, I have the Warden choice. When a creature damages me or my allies, I have advantage on the next attack roll I make against that creature before the end of my next turn.
Damn.
I am pissed.
And that's his lineage.
That's part of my lineage.
So he's like a guard dog.
One of 3 Leica lineages.
That is so fucking good.
I'm never playing another character ever again. Like, I'm just going to play this version of Torbeck in every campaign forever, including the mech campaign on Monday.
Great. I can't wait for Mecha. Tormech.
Torbeck is so good! Anyway, I just want to shout that out. I have a cool feature, that's all. I'm very excited. I'll shut up now.
The other good are how do I want to do
There's
this?
3 up. There are 3
I know
alive
there are
right
3
now.
up. I'm just
I think
looking.
2 just hit Torbeck.
I think the one that's on Torbeck hit Torbeck. Who's the other one that's in the fray?
3
Greg,
is
oh.
right
3.
here.
3 and 2.
And 3 is in front
let
of
me move
who?
this so you can see it a little better.
What?
It's just when
3's
it's
in
small
front of
like
me.
that, I won't be able to see
Absolutely,
anything.
3's in front of me.
3, seeing what 2 did, 3 is going to move in to attack you as well. Once again, you see these same weapons. It immediately catches you off guard. You don't see weapons like this in the Undercity. These are topside weapons. These are expensive, high-tech weapons. It seems unnatural for these goons to be carrying weapons of that kind of value. But you don't have much time in this fray to really take in too much more about it, as this goon is going to attempt to hit you twice. 15, 2 15s.
They both miss.
Oh man!
Because
You're quick, man.
because as part of my level 6 mosh pit feature, or actually no. As
Hell
part of my
yeah.
Thrasher, my Thrasher feature level 3, I have proficiency with medium armor, shields, and I gain proficiency with the intimidation skill. So I'm wearing medium armor, and I am able to dodge. It hits off my leather,
Damn.
and my one of the spikes on my leather jacket just deflects it.
4 is gonna shakily get to his feet, and you hear a similar guttural sound to what the main goon had done when he called them to arms. And now that you hear it now, without this impending and quick aggression starting, you realize it almost sounds like the fluttering of moth wings. And number 2 looks over and immediately rushes towards number 4. Number 4, taking the bonus action command and allowing one of his allies who can hear him take a reaction to move up to half of the ally's speed without provoking an opportunity attack.
Yeah, and I didn't have my reaction anyway, but that's fucking awesome.
So rushes over. You see for a moment that that this wounded goon looks to the one left in the midst of you, and there's for 1 second a flicker of almost apology on his face as he reaches to his side, and you watch as he pulls a pin off this blue sparkling grenade that begins to pulse, and he lobs it directly into the middle of you.
Yeah, I just look at Gurka. No, I'm just kidding.
It's going to land. He's going to try and hit
God.
all of you. It's got a 20-foot sphere centered at a point.
Dude, he can get frost.
Within 60 feet of him. He wants to try and hit all of you.
right there.
20 foot.
I mean, if
If he doesn't care about number
He can't
3,
get us.
No, but he can get
all of
and
us.
he basically already said he doesn't give a shit
I mean,
about
if
me.
he puts it here.
There's nothing he can do.
I mean, that'd hit me if he puts it here.
If he puts it here, but but it won't get frost, and
I think after what
you guys would
Frost
have
did,
cover.
Yeah, you guys would have
he is
cover.
much more worried about. You haven't done anything.
Right here, and we're
To you,
cooked.
to them, you're small
and Frost
potatoes.
is blocking the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And so he's going to put it where it's going to hit the most people, especially
Okay.
Frost.
so like right here.
Well, what do we
And
have to
I
do?
need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Good news, everyone! Actually, just my good friend Gricko. I have a level 6 feature called Zone of Safety. I am so just intimidating, and you feel so safe near me that a 10-foot emanation, me and allies add +5 to my saving throws while I don't have the incapacitated condition.
Oh my
So
god.
you get an additional 5. Unfortunately, Frost is out of range. It's 10-foot emanation.
what do you mean good news, Grego?
So you get an extra 5 to your dodge.
Amazing.
I truly am the bestest boy guard dog. I don't know if that's going to save me or not. I also do not believe that it is added already to mine here. So I think I'm good to just add the extra 5. Right?
If your dex, what is your save currently?
For Dex, it's only +3.
Okay, then yeah, it's not.
I was gonna say I don't think it's added already.
Yep.
So that means I rolled a 19 to save.
I got, and I cannot understate this, a 30.
He super dodges. He just fucking
phases out
out of
exactly.
existence.
Yeah, he waved ashes.
I turn into music itself,
Yes.
and then blink back.
Oh my god.
I turn into sound waves.
That's sick. That's actually. I have to roll, don't I?
Yeah, exactly right.
It was a 17, and then I moved the keyboard. 4. I fail.
Okay. Those who fail are going to take 25 points of lightning damage as this grenade makes contact and bursts in these arcing jolts
my
of
reaction.
plasmic
Get down.
lightning.
Plasma grenade!
Yeah, a plasma grenade.
Does this guy scream like a grunting halo when you
find it out right now. He got a natural 4, so he's also going to take the 25.
Do we take half if we pass?
You take half if you pass.
13.
So he failed, Griggo passes, Torbeck passes, Frost
31.
fails.
Yes.
Need that.
Do I get pushed?
Into the
Give me a
door?
Doing math.
No, I mean
I don't believe
these
so.
are nightclub doors.
No, you don't. You just watch as these arcing bits of plasmic electricity just skate all over your body. You feel your muscles contract and you start to shake as you're being what feels like electrocuted in this space. And as you jolt out towards each other, the electricity jumps from each of you, almost reinvigorating the pain from this thing. After what feels like hours, but is mere milliseconds, the pain subsides, and you see that your fur is smoking.
It's all puffy. It's like getting static charge.
And that
original Frost art.
that is all of their turns.
I got pellicle.
Yeah. Can you hit a button? Change this real quick.
Actually, number 3 is going to use his movement to try and move back towards the couch against the wall.
So he's alive.
Yes, hoping he had been unharmed, hoping that no one will pay him much
couch.
mind.
May I take an opportunity to take
If you have one.
Where are you going? You hurting a little girl? Come here! As I am going to swing in, oh, that's right. The guy I think the guy who was prone is dead.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That is going to be I believe, a 23 to hit.
He might be
That
alive.
hits.
Give a check on him.
Yeah, it's
I just
fine.
stabbed myself on a die.
You'll be all right.
Okay.
15. And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. DC. Oh god, what's my spell save?
I got a natural 11
That's
plus
go-
1. That's 12.
That's going to fail. He's not prone, so he can only move half of that of what he was
Oh.
going to.
You.
If he wants to get back up.
Where are you going?
His muscles are still atrophied. He's jittering as he's attempting to move back. As you turn around and you say this, you won't let him go. He falls to his knees, barely hanging on. You can see the slow rise and fall of his chest as he is coughing up blood onto the ground. He looks up to his compatriots with this pleading look in his eyes, and they look to him and then they cast their gaze away.
Damn.
No
Gideon.
loyalty among foes.
Damn. I'm gonna call out to Frosty as I reach one hand into this back
You're
satchel.
skipping your turn so I can go. Thank you.
I reach one hand behind me into this back pouch I wear on one side, and my other hand I grab my hammer, and I'm gonna shout out, Frosty, you're gonna hate the indecency of it, but I gotta put my heavy ordnance gun on the table, which also means my big fucking hog. As I put down, looks like
That is so good.
Well, it looks like kind of almost like a metal box. It has 4 like pylons, 2 out of the front, 2 out of the back, and it has this almost strange kind of like triple prong towards the front that almost evokes a snout. As I slam it with my hammer, and the pylons pierce into the table as the metal starts to fold out, and it does a folding.
This is wild.
As erupting out of this box, as the triple snout towards the front grows and expands, as it takes its space and it elongates, as this large turret erupts into place, right on the corner.
Tokens.
Oh yeah, we did.
Right on, yeah, I didn't need a turret token. Right on the corner there.
That's
And
badass, though.
evoking this turret into life will be my action for the turn. However, now I'll take my bonus action of controlling the turret. Is there an enemy that looks particularly like rough?
Number
or-
3 looks the weakest, followed very closely by number 4.
Four's also, yeah,
and then
fucked
number
up.
2 is completely untouched.
Yeah.
Untouched?
Untouched.
Okay. I'm gonna
Frost
look
rolls
at.
his eyes and is just like, more wood glue, I guess.
I'm gonna look at number 2 then, and I'm gonna. Oh hell yeah!
Just for now.
I was just saying,
And-
use one of the ship tokens. It's perfect.
I'm gonna. The turret is gonna go. Zzz, as I am gonna activate its Iron Rain, and I will roll to attack. So with it in place, my turret has 2 attacks. The first is Iron Rain. It's a ranged attack, so I will enjoy the benefit from Cremi.
Yeah.
As I
I forgot
inhale
about
the chemicals that are pouring into me and by facto into this machine that I've created, and I'm gonna attempt to bring the storms with my Iron Rain.
Shoots iron rivets.
And with a 20,
That hits.
it'll go, and then you'll see one of the cannons will spin as it takes kind of the prime spot at the top, and you'll hear boom, 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 as just a rain of like big rivets are gonna fly out of it, and I will.
And yes, to answer chat, Gideon cast gun.
Gideon cast big.
I guess that's why they call it the Riveter.
So I rolled an 8 and I rolled a 1. Because of my my general feat Piercer, I have Puncture. Puncture. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, which this does, you can re-roll one of the attack's damage dice and use the new roll. I'm gonna re-roll my 1.
I think that's wise.
and I got a 7.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
So I've now rolled almost
dude's
max
fucked.
damage. So that's 15, and
Guys came to the
also
wrong nightclub. That's all I'm gonna
I think
say.
it's here.
We're gonna be fine, guys. Let's go inside. We've got expensive guns.
These guys, they wrong fucking alley. That's all I'm gonna say.
I have another thing about piercing damage. When I do, oh, here it is.
That's crazy.
No, I know I got to think about piercing damage somewhere. I think I can deal additional piercing damage, but I'm gonna search and let you know. But it will take 15 points of piercing damage now from the turret as the iron rain just peppers it from the bar.
You see as he is averting his eyes, trying not to look at his severely wounded comrade, as the turret turns towards him. It's very clear that when it's dropped, it's aimed towards the weakest member of their crew. He doesn't seem to notice as the turret takes aim at him, and then he takes this blast to the chest. Boom, 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 as he takes all of them square to the chest. He almost barrels forward as he's holding onto his stomach and heaving. He looks up and he looks furious.
And mechanically, for everyone's knowledge, and I think you would know this, you would have seen me do this before, if anyone does not have a prime bonus action that you can use, you can move to the turret and you can hop on the turret and activate any one of its abilities with your bonus action. So
That's
He doesn't have enough blood in his top hat. Stop saying these
you
things.
can fire the iron rain, or you can fire its secondary shell, which I'll explain if somebody does it.
Stay tuned.
Can the enemies use it?
I think it says ally, but let me.
That'd be very funny.
You're gonna kill Andy.
Yeah.
His legs are
Okay,
straight
no,
up.
I'm lightheaded.
You or one of your allies within 5 feet
Damn.
of your turret can use a
I wanted
bonus
to use
action.
the turret.
It won't be Torbeck today. That's
Moldaya, how are you? Oh, to shreds, you say. And then it's special suspensive weaponry. Ah, to shreds, you say.
One of their cell phones is gonna go off in a moment. Just in a moment.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah,
Well, you can
you're
let
good,
me
you're
know
good. Yeah,
if
for
something.
sure.
This
Somewhere.
as the what had been healthiest of these goons is
I fucking love this subclass.
is standing barely on his feet. He's shaky. He is doubled over, but he looks up and he's looking around and he looks panicked but determined. And you see as he also begins to reach for something at his side.
Okay.
Frost.
move, motherfucker.
Don't worry about it, Gideon. There's always more counters and tables. I'm just gonna jump back behind these gentlemen, and actually, I'm gonna endeavor not to kill Corvette. And
I'll be all right.
I don't see any reason not to do exactly the same turn. I think that's extremely reasonable.
Yeah.
Because Unstable Wrath, I can use this feature 5 times every long rest.
That's awesome.
So as a bonus action, I'm gonna... and I will push out again, and the same psionic explosion will wave out from me like a bubble that emerges from my mind and spreads forward. The debris of the table and everything else that's happened in the very few moments that since this fight broke out all get shot forward. I need 2 and 4 to make dexterity saving throws.
Natural 1 for 2. Mike, your dice suck.
I don't know. I told you not to use them.
That's what's here.
I told you not to
okay?
use
That's
them.
what I was using the crab one, but somebody took it. I think.
That's mine. That's my natural
Okay.
20 rolling die. That's my natural 20 having
The
die.
crab ones were working for me. It was a 2 and a 4. Or it was a 1 and a 4, I should say. So
Jesus. All right,
2
they're
got a
going to
1.
take 10 force damage and an additional 5 force damage.
To
for a total
2 and
of
4?
15.
Or 2 and 3.
For 2 and 4, they're going to take 15 force damage.
You can see why Jex wanted to recruit us, perhaps.
Yes, we happen to be
Exactly
very
right.
skilled.
You do this, and
That's grumbling.
That's very
and
funny.
both of them have this look on their face of shock and understanding as they look, as this blast emanates out from you. They look at each other, and you see one of the goons' faces fall, the one who had recently just been whole and hearty, as he's trying to hold himself in place, but he's being blasted backwards. You see this look on his face as him and his comrade are staring at each other as he sees firsthand the life leave his friend's eyes, as he is not just pushed back, he's slammed against the wall, his body limp in death.
4 or 2.
4 is dead. 2 is still.
Oh yeah, that's horrible.
4 was the one that had been blasted into the table. He had taken a lot of damage already.
Guys getting
his
ping
spine-
pong,
his
man.
spine
He's
is
like a
severed.
pinball machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty.
How's 2 looking?
4 was the one who threw the grenade. So
Oh, yeah, I didn't care for him.
2 is looking. Both of them are looking very weak. But they are, once again, they are still scanning and looking and listening, almost as if they're waiting.
I'm going to use a cantrip, actually. I'm just going to make sure that I'm protecting myself. I will wave my hands and capture some of that psionic force. It becomes like a shield, almost a bubble, almost imperceptible, but there's a bit of a wavy haze right in front of me, indicating that there's some almost like a mind barrier around me as I cast deflection with my action.
Perfect.
It's a concentration cantrip that I won't describe in full until it's leveraged. However, that is what I will do. I'll yell out, "We have to kill all of them if we've killed one of them. We can't let the gang know about this." And then I will yell, "Little girl, don't come in here! Don't come in here! Stay inside! We've got this!"
The moment you say that, both of them immediately begin to look around, and their eyes right away go towards the back of the room, where you know
Towards
she
that
is.
door.
Yeah, towards the door.
I shout that out, and that'll be the conclusion of my turn.
Wow.
Gricka.
I am going to run this way.
Yeah.
Hey, kid, it's good to see Fat Hog again. They call it Mr. Pig. Well, you know, I was gonna consider letting you guys leave, but me lad Frosty sealed your fate. What a shame.
As I will smash forward and use my double attack action as best I can. I believe that'll be a miss. That'll be a 12 to hit. Nikki, 12?
12 does not hit
Yeah,
now.
I'll.
Damn it! I wish I had my reaction. Oh! I'm so close!
That should hit with a 26.
Yeah, no, that does.
I'm using another charge of my power cell as
and which one is this?
This is number 3.
Okay.
As I am my
3 is looking the weakest. This was the one that you knocked down as he tried to move away.
15 points of slashing damage.
His eyes are trained on the door. You see it's almost as if he is no longer present in this room as he's scanning and looking, and you can almost tell that he can hear and has gained confirmation of exactly what he thought as he lets out another one of those strange calls that, though it's this guttural noise in the back of the throat, it somehow mimics the sound of flapping moth wings, but mechanical wings. The grind of metal on metal. Kind of like that. You just heard on that sound.
Oh, that was weird.
Really
Yeah, that is
great.
weird.
That was actually almost. Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, like that.
Kind of like that. As he lets it out, he lets out that sound. His eyes are on the door, having the confirmation that he needed. As you're using the turret to do this, is that what you said?
No, I'm smashing
you're just
my
smashing
guitar-
it with the guitar.
my guitar
As
axe.
you
My axe.
move around behind him and you smash the guitar down into his head, completely smashing in the back of his skull. His eyes are still trained on the door as they completely go lifeless, but they never stop staring as he face plants into the ground.
As I will hop up onto the bar and I'll sling the guitar back around out of my hand.
let's go, baby!
As I'm gonna do a wicked Adrian Smith style guitar
When you
solo.
whip it?
As I use my bonus action to just kick the turret to is it in range to hit this guy?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
as I smash it into his gut, and I'll say, "You're never gonna find her! Your goons are gonna never find her, and your boss is never gonna find her! She's safe now!" As I am doing a wicked solo, I kick the turret to then have it blast the rivet. Just tell me what I do.
Yeah, I mean, you have two options. You probably want to use Iron Rain. The
Yeah.
alternate fire you could choose is called Plasma Rocket.
I'm doing.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Not the Starlight Lounge.
I'm doing
Please, no more ordinances, please.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess you. I mean, or I roll to attack. You roll to attack.
Yeah, I'm making an attack roll. Natural 20.
Gotta give it up.
Thank you, Quack Dice.
Oh,
Swiss
jeez.
cheese.
Does this proc my enhanced critical?
No, I don't.
Damn it.
That'll do
Damn
it.
it.
I'm using it. Yeah.
Okay, you're using it. You roll
Love where your head's at, though.
4d8 piercing damage.
Oh, this guy's absolutely Swiss cheese.
Do I get to use my bonus?
There's no bonus.
It's just
damage.
for.
This isn't a weapon, right? Is the
just
turret
a-
a weapon? It's not a weapon.
It's like a construct.
Okay, got it.
I
You
should've-
create like an actual like
This is
AC.
your
No, it's
fault,
not a
Derek.
weapon. It's
Yeah.
not a weapon.
I was using that die.
Yeah.
You took it from me
I
and
know.
gave it to Michael.
I know, well,
and
no.
now I roll 1s and 5s.
He requested it specifically,
19
and I'm
points
in a
of
very
piercing damage.
hosting
I didn't even have to
mood.
deliver any
How
cosmic
much?
justice.
19.
19 points of damage.
The sound of that guttural moth sound as his
I ducked
final
behind the table.
comrade meets his maker does not turn his head in your direction. He is facing the door. He is on his knees, staring out at the distance as the turret blasts into his back with one hit. He opens his mouth and you hear the guttural beginning of the moth sound. It blasts into him again. He lets out a little more of it. It blasts into him again and again as he lets out that final trill before he falls over face first, dead.
Mike, you gotta hit it with
The turret.
I do the Steve Harris.
That's what you do.
That's what I do. Yeah. And I do a ripping Adrian Smith solo. I do the Steve Harris as it's blasting at him.
And the bullets are like following the line you're drawing, and
Yeah.
almost like you're marking
and
them.
instead of a monitor, your foot is up
on the turret. Oh my god! Hell yeah! Yeah, that's exactly what fucking happened.
I can never go back to normal
The
D&D.
sound of the final blasts of Gricko's guitar riff just echo throughout this space as the turret smokes but goes silent. It is quiet in here as you look down over the dead bodies of the Molnaya company.
Well, this is a mess.
Man, I didn't even get to introduce him to Bertha.
I did want the killing to stop, but they did bad things to that little girl.
They were definitely here to take her to wherever she's afraid of, and that's unacceptable.
The
I know
light,
neither-
the light in the room catches on one of the weapons, one that you hadn't seen used in this fight. They came in ready for a brawl, but they underestimated the power at your disposal. And as you look down at them, you see this pistol, the pristine metal plating of this pistol, and inside of it, this blue, sparking liquid that makes this weapon almost hum. It is far too powerful. You looking at this,
Let me see.
looking at this, it seems far more advanced for what these Molnaya goons should have at their disposal. Far more advanced than what anyone in the Undercity would have at their disposal. This is like military weaponry.
Whoa.
Do I, given my experience with various Nexus entities, do I recognize it?
Roll
Oh, shit.
a perception check.
Oh.
Oh.
18.
Pretty fucking good.
This looks very familiar to a blaze pistol, a weapon that you have seen before. Though the though the liquid in it is blue, almost plasma-like, you know that when a blaze pistol hits, it ignites. It's fire, unassuming fire, and mixed with the sort of electricity that they were already packing, like that combination together could be really dangerous. You begin to turn it around. You know that on the blaze pistols you've seen before, that if this is Nexus made, there's a specific marking you're looking for. As you begin to inspect this weaponry,
I'm looking.
What the? I've seen this before.
As you begin to inspect this weaponry, it is very clear that this technology is far above Molniya ability. It is definitely indicative of Nexus Corporation, and you're turning it over to look for that symbol. And as you have this realization, you begin to move the weapon in your hands. You suddenly hear quick footsteps and a soft yelp from behind you. As soon as you turn around, you see the runaway held by a 5th Molniya soldier. This time, a Zorbrak, who must have snuck in through the back door. He holds her with one hand and points a hand cannon at you with the other. Both of his razor-sharp shoulder blades are pressed to the girl's throat. His eyes are wide and malevolent as he glares at you. None of you fucking move! You know what will happen if you take a single fucking step.
No.
Despite being so much smaller than her captor, the girl struggles against his clutches and her face twists into pure rage. Suddenly, her eyes glow and crackle with energy. Let go of me! I'm not going back! Then she screams. Suddenly, an immense shockwave crashes out from her, knocking you all off your feet. In that same moment, the Zorbrak's insectoid head explodes into a bloody pulp. A few moments later, a stillness returns to the Starlight Lounge as dawn arrives. The child looks at all of you as she pants with ragged breaths covered in the blood of the soldier that had just threatened to kill her moments ago. Her eyelids flutter as exhaustion visibly takes her. She sways on unsteady feet, and before she collapses, she manages to say in a tired voice, I told him I didn't want to go back. And that's where we'll end the session.